Hi everyone, how are you? It is Friday? Yes, it is Friday. It is Friday. We're gonna work on this, but first, let's see how everyone is doing. Let's see. Scroll on up. Christina, you've had your eye on the Caran Pablos, but they cost more than the polys here in Canada. Still would love to try them someday. And I realized I didn't read the question of the day first, so you're probably wondering why that was, but the question of the day is, what is a pencil set you haven't tried yet that you want to in the future? And so Christina says Caran Pablos. Christina, I think that's a very good choice. They're a very good set of pencils. Ev, hello. Ev's the reason I got to try the Pablos, so there's that. Ev, how are you? She says, question of the day, easy, Derwent Light Fast. I've been eyeing them for over a year and yet to pull the trigger. Yet to pull the trigger. I can read. Exclamation point words in chat. I've yet to pull the trigger. Maybe with this year, maybe this year will be the year. Absolutely, Ev. I think you should. What's that? I can't remember what show they say, but it's that Treat Yourself one. I think you should have. You work hard. All right, Diane, hello. Kohinoor Magic Pencils. Now, I've tried the Kohinoor Woodless Pencils. What are the Kohinoor Magic Pencils? Let's see. Emily, tried Prismas. However, I'd love to have my own set one day. You would love them. Watch for sales, because I have seen the 150 Prismas drop as low as lower 80s, I think. I vaguely seem to remember they were 76 at one point, but it was so brief. But at the very least, they do drop below 100 sometimes. So I would put them like on your wish list and just keep an eye on them. Or whoever, is it Corey that uses the Honey app that lets her know when something goes on sale? I haven't tried it, but she says it works. So there you go. How are you, Diane? Let's see. Hi, Christine. Christine says, I want to try the Derwent drawing pencils other than Chinese white, which I have and I love. They are fantastic. We should do another page with them. I saw, yeah, right there about Jordan the Black Widows. It's like, now I'm thinking, dang, I haven't used those in a while. I should use them. So Jordan says she's definitely intrigued by the Black Widows, mostly because they're bug themed. That seems fun, but I would definitely like to try them out. I'm telling you, reading is going to be a struggle today, which is hilarious because I'm streaming and I can't talk. But yes, they have very unique names, and there's quite a few colors of them. We could also do Black Widows next. Bonnie, hello. Live Fast and Loomies, very good choice. Kara, hello. Kenny, hello. Jennifer, hello. Let's see. Just scanning Diamond Art Club while I wait. Sounds good. Talita, welcome. She says, hello, Emily. Hi, everyone. I am new to this channel. My very first live event here. Well, I'm so glad, Talita. We are live twice a week, Wednesday mornings, US Central Time, 10 a.m. And then this time every Friday. Let's see. Kara says, Arteza, Polychromos, Prismacolors, and Caran d'Ache. Is Caran d'Ache meaning both Pablo and Loomies or one over the other? Also, all very good choices. Let's see, scroll on down. Deborah, hello, Deborah. Arctics, right? I feel like a pirate every time I say them. Also, very good pencils. Let's see, Alex, hello, Alex. She says, Faber-Castell, Albrecht Dürer, and the Arctics pencils. See, you guys, I haven't seen any bad choices, right, Christine? Derwent Life Fast, right, Brug? I have a small set, and yeah, someday, the big set, absolutely. Let's see. Or watercolor pencil, very nice. Wait, like any watercolor pencil? Have you tried any yet? All right, let's see. Megan says, hi everyone, question today. I haven't tried Polychromos yet. They are so nice. They're amazing for layering. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Hop down. I'm about to read. I think Christina said, there it is. Faber-Castell, Albrecht Dürer. Oh man, I would love to try those. They are, yeah, also good. Holbeins. Holbeins is one I haven't tried. Let's see. Make sure I haven't missed anyone. Talita says Arteza, also very good. Any of you that are wanting to try Arteza, if you ever do decide to, don't forget I have a standing 10% off coupon for it. So, you know, if you want to get that extra 10% off. Hi, Maylin. How are you? Deborah says, I'm green. Why am I green? If you're talking about your name, it's because you're a member. And then you got the little purple pencil there that highlights how long you've been a member for. Let's see. Scrolling down. Thanks, Emily. Yep, exactly. Words are hard. There isn't a pencil set you want to try. Okay, well, what about, is there an art supply or a book that you want to try? Sorry, I also have coffee tonight. It has been an incredibly long week, and it seemed like it's only half calf. So really, it's like I had, you know, half a cup of coffee this morning, half now, if that's how it counts. But still, I was like, we're gonna need some coffee tonight. Let's see. Magic pencils are multicolor pencils that are large, like a first. Oh, okay. See, I have this one random watercolor pencil here that came in a set. And so are they like this size? This is an Albrecht Dürer Magnus is what it's called. I don't know where, this is a Helio Blue Reddish. I just have one. I got it randomly in a set and I kind of like the size of them. But yeah, they're like, I mean, this is, you know, the Lumies are pretty thick and it's it's bigger than that one. I feel like I need to like do a comparison picture with the real size one next to it. Also want to try the Black Widows. Yes, so good. Hang on. Let's see. Hi, Diane. I haven't tried any watercolor pencil yet and looking reviews for a good quality, lower priced brand. I like the Arteza watercolors, but I'm not quite sure like what would be the price range you're looking for, Adam. Should send me some whole vine. Do you have like a lot of them? Create a Color Mega pencils. I hadn't heard of those. Somebody was working with me to add to some of the charts and they're like, oh yeah, well what about the Create a Color? I'm like, I did not even know those exist. But I looked at them, I was just like, holy heck, all right. Let's see, hi Sherry, RN, hello. Yeah, you have a purple pencil now. Magic pencils, right? They sound fun. Derwent Color Soft. I will say, I did not like the Derwent Color Soft. Now, I know everybody is different. I just found that they were too crumbly for me. I got very frustrated with them. Let's see. Oh, well, there you go, Kenny. You're good. What was that pencil? It's a Albrecht Dürer Magnus. Don't even know if they have it in sets. I'm pretty sure it like came with, there we go, 28 months. Awesome. Thank you, Deborah. Exclamation point hype for Deb. Oh, I can't spell. I can't spell. I can't talk. I can't spell. I'm clearly doing well. And some of those hype emotes. Awesome. Let's see. But yes, it's just a massive watercolor pencil. Yeah, I just have the one. I've never really used it for anything. It's just huge. Let's see. Windy as heck over here. Yes, Emily, it's been super windy here too and cold. Let's see, Shannon, Mary Kay, welcome, welcome. You do have a purple pencil, you do indeed. Good grief, now it's autocorrecting my emoji. Thought the same thing about Color Soft. Yeah, it was, Ev, thank you. Exclamation point hype, 32 months. Oh my goodness. Here's the hilarious part, Ev, is I think you actually have been a member technically longer than Steve has. I don't know what that's. Can you believe they've been active for that long though? I mean, gosh, July, we're coming up on our 3-year Streamiversary in July. I don't know when. I'll have to look when the membership started. The funny thing is that like, it's been that long, but the notification about the memberships like, oh, they're finally live. And it's like, it's been here for a while. Let's see, started coloring, are very intimidated with all the beautiful coloring books out there. Not sure what would be the easiest thing to start with. Well, first of all, no need to feel intimidated. Although I get it because I mean, I see beautiful stuff all the time and I'm like, oh, I wanted to look that way. But also, you know, comparison is the thief of joy. You do it for fun, just enjoy yourself. If you want something simple, I always recommend Johanna's books because she has a lot of like smaller designs. Now, granted, they are more detailed. So if you wanted to choose one of her books that was less detailed, her more recent ones are a little less intense. I would say Rooms of Wonder because she's got a lot of little victories ones in there. So that would be a good beginning book I would recommend. Let's see. There's Ev. Let's see. Yay, thank you. It's very cold here. Yeah, it's like in the 30s here. Kara, thank you. Exclamation point. My goodness, you guys are starting the stream off with a bang. My word. Throwing all those hype emotes. Yeah, you'll love it, Talita. You'll love it. Right? You'd think because it's Derwent that, you know, it'd be great. Hi, Angela. But yeah, Color Soft, it's got, you know, questionable stuff. Megan, thank you. Oh my goodness, you guys. I see your exclamation point hype. Use those handy dandy hype emotes. Oh my goodness. Who needs coffee when I got you guys to get my motor running here? See, I would say pick something that has a subject matter you're interested in and watch some flip through videos. Yes, Jordan, very good. See, I love Kirby's books, but I'm always so intimidated by them. If I ever like want to just like relax and do something easy, like it's the Johanna ones because they're so simple. But sometimes if you just want to fill in the space, you know, something like a mandala, or I guess I should, hey, I do some pictures too. I mean, yes, mine are the absolute best. You should totally color all of those over any other coloring ever. Exclamation point Etsy. 65 on Wednesday, rained and stormed Thursday. Today it's been below freezing, right? Thank you, Angela. Yes, so I caught up on this one over when we were here last time. So we colored some of the flowers. So I did a majority of the flowers, but we hadn't done this more reddish one. So what I did is I left 3 flowers uncolored, and then I chose the greens for back here. I think I want to do brown on this sort of braided strap. Or a great way to start since you don't have to commit to a whole book. Yes, absolutely. I guess it kind of depends. Like Johanna doesn't do any kind of portraits. Deborah, oh my goodness, you guys. Exclamation point hype and those handy dandy hype emotes. Oh my goodness. Hey, if there's any stream where I can shamelessly plug myself, Shannon, it's my own. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna toot my own horn. Toot toot. I should make like an exclamation point toot command that just goes toot toot. But anyway, so I left these uncolored. Like I said, I chose the green leaves. I'm gonna do a brown strap for this one. We'll probably do something kind of metallic for these sort of medallions that are on the outside. I haven't decided on the berry color, but if it helps, we are using the color cube here. So we're using number 177, 179. I think the two command. Hey, you know, we're all human. It could come in handy one of these days. God, I hope not. That'd be so embarrassing. And then 199, which is kind of our purples and magentas, which got me thinking. Hi, Megan. Which got me thinking about background. I was browsing through the hashtag Nick Filbert hashtag on Instagram just to see what other people did. It's very possible, Shannon, just to see what other people have done and how they work theirs, because I mean, some of the pages that come out of there are just gorgeous. And I didn't really find one that applied to the color palette that we're doing. And I'm not entirely sure that I want to do one yet, but that's what this paper is about, because since we are using marker bases, I was like, okay, if I'm gonna do it, it was gonna be one of 2 things. Yes, exactly. Just have fun. It's art. It's all, you know, all about, yeah, it's all good. But so I was trying to decide it was going to be one of 2 things. It was either going to be like a really light background with maybe some white highlights, but I just couldn't formulate how that would look in my head. So my second thought was doing a dark background, but then layering the pencil on top. So this is what these are here. So I chose basically the color that would be most similar to something like this color here. Now, obviously the colors that you see on camera aren't gonna be, you know, super exact to real life. But what I did is I grabbed my color charts and was looking through. I'm like, okay, what is the darkest purple that I have? And that is royal purple here. Now, there's one thing that I've noticed about the Arteza markers, and it's partially because they've been haven't really settled on what the, oh my goodness, Ev! Yes, for the background. Oh my goodness, look at that! Exclamation point hype. Use those handy dandy hype emotes. If you were just gifted a membership by Ev, you're terrified, as you should be. If you were just gifted a membership, it's due to the wonderful Ev. Be sure to check the members tab in the YouTube channel for your coloring page for this month. There's going to be a new one next month that I'm still working on, but I'm really excited about to share with you guys. But those of you that are members now, you now have access to the handy dandy emotes. Usually there's some sales that I'll run, but also a free coloring page every month. I'm not going to lie, I started those as something more simple, but I've started using it as an opportunity to practice more. Okay, I've shown this to Shannon. And those that are members on, what are they? Subscribers on Instagram have gotten to see a sneak peek. Yes, free coloring page for practicing coloring, exactly. Would you guys like to see a sneak peek of next month's? Now, remember, I draw my stuff digitally first, then print it out and add the hand shading. And for those of you who weren't here before, it's mostly because I have a tremor and I can't draw a straight line to save my life. It's just harder. But do you guys want a sneak peek of next month's? I haven't finished all the shading, but it will give you an idea. Also, I got a little bit of water on it, so I have to fix that stuff. Yeah? Okay, this is the sneak peek for next month's. Like I said, I've started like adding more. So I've done a lot of the shading on her. She's not quite done yet. I still need to do the floral stuff behind, but this is gonna be next month. So if you got your membership today, you should still be able to get this next month's because it'll last like a whole month. So you'll have till the 17th next month. Thanks everyone. Yeah, I'm you know, branching out. Practice makes progress. And so yeah, I like to think that that's considerably better than the first image that I put out. So anyway, that one will be available next month. But yeah, so I also started working on the mermaid images. So I'm excited. To be fair, the floral background that I have on that was something I created for another project that never ended up getting followed through. So I was like, dang, I've got these florals. So I figured out a way to work them into that image. And I feel like they kind of work pretty well together. So, but anyway, so my idea was, oh my word, you're working towards that Bob Ross stream. Oh my goodness. Oh, thanks everyone. Exclamation point hype. Oh my goodness. And more of those handy dandy hype emotes. Look at that. Oh, I love it. You're amazing, Ev. Seriously. You guys, you're making my cheeks all pink. Oh my goodness. Seriously, I should just stop drinking this coffee. This is, you guys are amazing. Oh. All right, well, go get your free coloring pages. There'll be another one next month. So anyway, I grabbed my darkest purple, but you see here how these are two, yes, and the TARDIS, all the emotes. Do you see how these are two different colors? Well, here's the interesting thing is, this one is the white one. This one is the dark one. So this is the brush pen. This is the bullet nib. But Arteza, when I got these, they were making switches throughout. You should be giggling. Oh my goodness. They were making switches through, they were changing some color palettes and changing some new things. So although they're both royal purple, they are slightly different. And I was just like, okay. I mean, probably in the long run that could work, but it really wasn't what I wanted. So I'm gonna move the white one to the side. And if I do this, here is my plan. I tested it out with a couple different grays. These ones here, I felt like that wasn't quite dark enough. TARDIS, T-A-R-D-I-S. Oh, I'm so glad, Emily. So I grabbed, let's see, I have all these other markers over here. Okay, CG02, not CG03, because I felt like it was too light. So the idea was, do you see how this one is this is so dark. I'm gonna turn this up. There we go. Now you can see it better. Do you see how this one is so much darker versus, basically I did a layer of, we're gonna move this to the side here and I'm gonna show you, this is my idea. You guys can tell me whether or not you think that it will work. Okay, so the idea would be that I would take the CG02, which is the darker gray, okay, and we would fill in the whole background with this. Now, will it be the entire one, or do we want to do the circle different? That's where I'm still deciding. Or, tax refund. Oh, we still got to do ours. I got to get that stuff together. And then royal purple here. Ooh, tax refund. Get those light fast. Okay, so then the idea is I would put, sorry, I realized that sounded weird. No, I was saying you wanted to get the light fast. You should get yourself the light fast now. No, it's not quite black. Here, I'll show you the difference. Let's see, let's grab, where is it? Let's find which one is the actual black. Okay, so this is the black here. Oddly enough, I think I've got a black somewhere in the gray set. But this is the black here. Running a little low on ink. This is the CG02. Now, do you see how it's a little bit lighter, but also a little bit cooler? That is the difference. Awesome, Brooke. Get ready to switch to the Chlor macarons. It's so nice. See, jammy time, and I'm hungry for nighttime snacks. See, perfect. It's reading black with the two colors. Yeah, absolutely. But it's gonna have the undertone of this. And then the idea is because I don't want it like a super bright purple, because obviously we are doing more muted tones rather than super vibrant. So the idea is then afterwards, so let's see, this is the one we did. Afterwards, I would then take the black pencil and we go on top of it so that, because see, it can be considerably darker. Do you see the difference between this side and this side? We would add this on the outside and then fade it in. But then I was like, well, do we want to do like clouds or something? And so, yeah, try with a lighter gray. That was this one down here. So CJ, because I don't want it to be super vibrant. So CG03, we're gonna do this off this though, because I don't want it to bleed through. Oh my goodness, also, I've been working on catching up like all afternoon, which is why this is all over the place. So this is CG02, which is lighter than that, obviously. And then we'll grab the royal purple here. And I felt like it was still just too purple, because then you had to take it and you put it next to this. And this is just, it's just too vibrant. I feel like it's too vibrant in comparison to the muted colors here. So that's what I am thinking. But I don't know if we should continue the purple to the inside of the hoop. That's the question. So I think we're gonna reevaluate it when we get to the end, and then we will figure out our background. So what we're gonna work on first is the rest of our stuff. Yeah, when it didn't, because it was so much darker. Yeah, but when you zoom out, you can see the difference. So this would be kind of the look we were going for, where it's a real dark black faded to that royal purple. I was toying with here with a little bit of gray pencil of like, okay, do we want to do like a galaxy kind of thing, like a cloudy kind of thing? So I'm not entirely sold on the background yet. It's just such a different purple than the slightly warmer muted tones. So I don't want to ruin it by doing the background. So we're gonna work on the stuff on the inside, and then we will revisit the background when we get to that point. We'll see how long all the leaves and the berries take us and the medallion and everything, but that is where we are going to start with. Oh, she gets some rest on. Okay, so first things first, we have the leaves. Now, I wanna try and fit in as much as we can tonight before we go. So we're gonna start with something that I know what we're going to do, and that is going to be with the leaves, and we are gonna start with the pomelo green. And this isn't one of the brush nibs. Ooh, nice, Emily. I found a hand massager thing that I put on my personal wish list for like my birthday or something, because when I'm drawing like all day long, my hands get really stiff. And I was like, ooh, that'd be nice. Okay, so we're gonna go with the pomelo green. And we don't need to worry too much about staying in the lines or going any one direction with it, just because like this whole thing is going to be green. What we're looking for with these markers is to cover up the like kind of the white that would show through, and to make it to where we don't need to use quite as much pencil as we would normally use. Oh, really? Oh, it's a stuffed narwhal. That's hilarious. This is a case of I don't know what to do with the background, so I don't do background because I don't want to mess it up, right? That's it exactly. And my instinct is just to leave it alone and let the colors speak for themselves. But I'm not gonna lie, when I was looking on Instagram and I saw like all the beautiful backgrounds, I'm like, oh man, I should do a background, but I don't want to ruin it. And the reason I knew I didn't want to do that super bright purple with it, just like the royal purple by itself, is because I took a picture of this, brought it into Photoshop, and I removed all of this white. I guess we can zoom in too, but I removed all of this white stuff and I filled it in with just a block color, and it did not work with it. So I was just like, okay, so if we do this, we need to do like a sort of gradient. It's really for me, right? Like there are just some nights where I'm like, I'm done drawing for the evening and my hand is just stiff. Honestly, that's what it was feeling this afternoon a little bit, because I was catching up on all these flowers, and I gotta tell you, it was a lot of flowers. And so I was just like, dang, man, that'd be really nice. But I made sure that I stopped before stream was over, or not stream, before stream, like a couple hours, because I knew I was gonna need to let my hand rest. It takes about Sounds good, Toledo. Right, it's a real nice green. My pomelo green in the brush nibs is almost dry. I'm telling you, like, I keep pestering Arteza. I'm not gonna let him forget that they need to get those refills. Every now and then I'll drop me like, so, you got an update on those marker refills? They haven't given me a solid date yet. All I know is that they are in the works. And I'm not gonna purchase any more until I know there's the refills that are gonna come. Oh, question for you guys. Okay, so I went to Hobby Lobby and I got a couple 6-packs of the Copic markers on the Hobby Lobby sale. So we got like, it was like $8.50 for a 6-pack, which is amazing. But anyway, I was looking through some of my older Copics and I had one, it was a flesh tone that I was going to refill. And I used the special little tweezers to pull out the nib for the marker, but because the marker nib was dried out, when I went to pull it, it snapped the nib in half, like it ripped. I was like, wait, what? So I need to get some new nibs. But my question is, has anybody like ever had those? Do you have a protective page behind this? I do not, because it is the last page in the book. Normally I would, but since there's nothing behind it and this is glossy here, like you can see it went a little bit on there, but because it's the last page in the book, I was not concerned. Hi Heather, late was watching a crochet hook preview for a thing sale I can't even participate in. There you go. Did you ever see that thing that's going around Instagram that says the word crochet, like the people say it's like an old lady craft. Now, like, I guess it does sound kind of old, you know, like crochet. And so she's like, well, I thought I was going to come up with a cool name for it. So I did some history and research on where the word crochet derives from. And I forget what language she said it did, but I want to say it was French. And it said, and it was meant to hook. So she's like, so I guess if we're coming up for a new word for, you know, crochet, I'm gonna be a hooker. Clearly she delivered it way better than I just did, but that was the whole point. Hi, Danielle. I know, right? It's not an old lady craft. Oh my gosh. So I follow How to Dad. I think I've mentioned that before. And he posted a story one time about his wife was crocheting, I guess. And he posted it and he was like teasing her, saying she was like an old lady doing crochet. Oh, I tell you, man, like the crochet and arts and crafts community came after him. He was like, I'm so scared now. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna offer, you know, an apology to everyone. I was just like, don't make fun of her, because I should tell you what pencils I'm using. Can't make fun of her for crocheting. It's a legitimate thing. Okay, so this is my super tiny dark sap green number 739. I only have short ones of this one. Been watching videos from the National Gallery Art Restaurant. Right, those are so good. Oh, you do tattooing? Oh, that's cool. Or is that, wait, is tatting, wait, is that the rug thingy? Or are we talking actual tattooing? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, so we're using this green here. Getting 145 Copics from Ghost Ones. Oh, that's awesome. No, that's a string, okay. Well, okay, Shannon, tattooing, I'm just saying, they're very similar. And if one is unfamiliar with tatting, it is not out of the realm of possibility to assume that it's tattooing. I know someone that got a tattoo machine off Amazon and is just having a ball with it. So, you know, there's that. Oh, you make earrings. Okay, that makes more sense. I giggled literally out loud. I bet you did. Hey, man, tattooing, more power to you. No, I'm kidding. But also, that sounds cool. I see people do really cool polymer clay earrings on Instagram all the time. A little bit. Tatting is a technique for handcrafting a particular durable lace from a series of knots and loops. Tatting can be used to make lace edging as well as doilies, collars, and other decorative pieces. Oh, so that's with like that really teeny tiny thread, right? That is, I think back in the day, like when my hands weren't the way they were, I probably could have done that, but I would probably find myself getting really frustrated. I have a crochet necklace with thread and small beads that are fun once you get past having to thread the beads on correctly. Oh, very cool. Honestly, like I can't do anything super complex. I've never really been super skilled with really intricate crochet stuff anyway. I think I crocheted a couple things for the kids when they were babies, sweaters. At one point I made a dress for little Emily and everything, but I'm pretty much good with if it's a square item. So washcloths, pillow covers, rugs, scarves, all squares and rectangles. Anything past a square and a rectangle, and I'm just, you know, complicated. Oh, thanks, Brittany. You get some exclamation point hypes. And the emotes and the exclamation point hype. There we go. I learned to crochet at 7, not good, but I learned it. For us, it takes a while, about 3 hours to make earring, but I'm never in a hurry. See, there you go. Wait, what's RA? I literally read that as like raw. Let's see. I think I don't crochet because my grandmother tried to teach me by doing doilies with fine threads. See, I couldn't do the fine stuff. My mom, dad, and I all crocheted. Matter of fact, I got my dad some of those thicker handled crochet hooks, so his shaky hands, he got a bad don't cry. Ah, yeah. I want to start knitting again, but geez, lost my flow with what I used to knit and watch movies all the time. See, there you go. Yeah, I mean, of course, you know, I'm having coffee again, so it's worse, but like I said, there's a reason. There's a reason that I cannot draw a straight line and I have to draw my images digitally. But I feel like it's like kind of a cross-platform way of creating art. So, you know, draw it digitally, and plus when I make the mistakes, it's really easy to just like hit undo and then go back and redraw it. And then the shading, I don't need a steady hand to do shading because you're basically doing what I'm doing now, which is why the coloring works. And I'm like, okay. Plus, I have tried to shade digitally and I feel like it just, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm not as comfortable with it. Like I can't ever get it. Oh, okay, I got you. I've made many blankets, Afghan shawls, ponchos, and 2 bedspreads. I'm working on trying to come up with a pattern for curtains. See, it's the length of time that it takes. Like that rug I was making, yeah, I still haven't finished it. Like, I like the washcloths because A, they're great gifts because everybody loves, you know, a nice cotton crocheted washcloth. I made a ton of them for myself. But also they're a short-term project that I know I won't get burnt out on. Like, yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna finish that one. I've made many blankets. Oh wait, I read the part. Only thing I ever made was a rainbow headband. See, I love it. I tried, so I successfully made like a little pumpkin, and then I tried to do a bigger one, and I lost count. Like I could not do it. It was so, yeah, I don't know. It was hard. I know they have like counters for it and everything, and also I was trying to do it while I was waiting in the car pickup line, and it's easy to get distracted there, you know, if you're watching to make sure, you know, that the cars are moving ahead. You got to keep up with that because you don't want to be that parent that falls asleep in the car pickup line. Everybody's honking and having to drive around because that totally happens. Let's see. Used to crochet pot holders, right? See, that 100% cotton is perfect for like anything like that that is going to get hot or you have to wash regularly. So I always keep some of that on hand. Mom would see me crocheting and she purposely, I'd finish hat really fast. I hate it. Oh, that's not right? I've never learned how to knit. But yeah, crochet has been good. But I don't know, I'm kind of liking that no whole, you know, to hook thing. Okay, I want to make sure that we're not spending the entire night on one thing because we have a lot to get through tonight because this is going to be our last stream with this particular page because we are going to be doing our last 2 February streams. So make sure you guys tune in. Excuse me. Make sure you Make sure you tune in on Wednesday and Friday because we're going to be doing giveaways on those days too. I have a Nightmare Before Christmas crochet kit. Oh, that's so cool. Right? Yes, they're perfect. Wait, what did Angela say? Hold on. Let's see what Kenny said. She responded, Kenny. Oh no, I lost it. 2 infinity scarf sew art. Oh, nice. That's the one that's connected, right? Okay, so now we're gonna do Cobalt Green, number 182. But yeah, anything that I have to count and I can't just watch at the end, it's just, you know, because when you're doing a square, you can see if it's off or not, you know, by the time you're done. Okay. Honestly, this week was just absolutely crazy. I had plans to do a couple reels. I was doing real good at the beginning of the week, and then like the second half of the week, I had zero time. It's just been crazy. And then this weekend, the kids have a play date here at the house, so we gotta get things situated for that, and it's just very busy. Okay, so that was this cobalt green. What else did I'm trying to remember what else I did on here. I think we'll go ahead and blend it, and then we'll add some grays. Thanks, Christine. Oh, thanks, Deborah. If you have a whip live later, make it this one. It's so pretty. I see it done. Well, that's the plan. So my goal for what we're gonna get done today. So we did the flowers and we did the skin before. Here, let's turn this down just a little bit. So I have these flowers. I figured we could do one of them in this pink one. I think the plan was this one was gonna be this one, and this one I think we're gonna be this color. We already did, this was one we did live on stream. So today my goal is we're gonna get to this strap, at least one of the discs. We're gonna do one cluster berries, the leaves. I'm trying to touch on a little bit of everything so that we can finish it off there. Sorry, just catching up, make sure I wasn't missing anything in chat. You guys could see my face sometimes when I'm like reading chat. I'm just staring at it, mouth open, making sure I didn't miss anyone. Let's see, let's do that. And let's make sure this is in focus, trying to find a balance here. All right, so let's go ahead and use the blender on this. And like I said, the whole idea behind using a marker base was that so we didn't have a lot of that white poking through, and we didn't have to use nearly as much pencil. Because that's the thing, is I only ever use, I mean, recently I've only ever used the Lumies in these books just because you do go through them so fast because they're so soft and they're so expensive. So I definitely save the Lumies, they're fancy pencils, for a fancy book, which is why we've used it on this one. But it's nice to do it every now and then. We definitely should do one, ooh, okay, how about this? We're gonna do, not with, I have to see, I don't remember what pencils I plan to use with the February one, but after that, we can do a page with the Black Widows, and then whenever Christine's book arrives, we can use the Derwent drawing pencils with those, because those are fantastic for portraits. Chartreuse, Tanya, hello. Talking with your tongue slightly out, you're not talking, yeah, absolutely. And the cat started to have, oh, your cat is? Oh no. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. When I was doing this, I definitely started using more black, and actually for the sake of you guys being able to see what I'm doing rather than covering my hand with the pencil, I'm gonna go ahead and use black here again. So what I have been doing is where things are overlapping, I'm definitely wanting there to be a strong contrasting, oh my gosh, I'm telling you words tonight, a strong contrasting shadow. You know what it is I really didn't talk much today, just because I was working all day. And so now, like, my tongue's all tongue-tied. All right, so we're gonna use the black here. A little lead crumble. Not quite a bloop, but definitely a little lead crumble. So we're just gonna use the black where everything overlaps, and then we're gonna break out using one of the darker grays. But that has been the, I feel like the strong point of this page is when I'm using the high contrast shadows, because that kind of helps everything separate from one another and really helps to, you know, make that pop. Let's see. Sounds good, Danielle. Thanks for being here. Hi, Lisa. Took him 3 hours to get over there. Oh no, he was getting stuck everywhere. Oh, poor buddy. Okay, so now let's go ahead and grab, we're gonna use, what is this? This is Payne's Gray, what does that say? That's one thing, like the Caran pencils, they're so hard to read. But it's gonna be Payne's Gray 60%, number 507. It's a weird thing for me, Ev. I've definitely had to get used to it. Like, you guys know me, I didn't use black for the longest time, but I'm starting to fall in love with it. Like, I've come around to it. Get more there. Black Widows or Caran Dash, also a very good choices. All right, so like I said, we're gonna use that Payne's Gray here, and we're gonna start building up some of these shadows. And we're gonna get some under here because that leaf is folded over, and so there's definitely gonna be a shadow under there. So this will be all we do on these leaves for tonight, and then we're gonna move on to another section. Like I said, I want to be able to touch on everything. I'm definitely gonna finish this page. I know I have a lot of work in progresses, and sometimes I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll post a picture of it when I finish it, and then it ends up, oh, in that reel of a million whips that I never actually finish. But this one I absolutely do. It's turning out really cool, and the only page I have in this one that's unfinished is the statue one, but I started that one on my own, not necessarily, and that one didn't even make it into the whip video. But I started that one on my own and not on stream. Okay, so let's see. Right? Hold on. Oh, picking between the two. Sounds good, Deborah. The Holbeins. I've definitely been curious about the Holbeins. There's been a lot of talk about them for years. Well, for a while, weren't they even like, you weren't allowed to, like, they weren't allowed to sell them in the US because of some sort of ingredient? Like the ones that are sold in the US, I'm assuming then that they changed it, but if you buy from Japan, is it the old formula? That's what I'm curious about. And what was it in that formula that made it so they weren't allowed to sell here? I mean, I don't think anybody's eating their pencils, but you know, I'm not gonna judge, to each their own. I mean, hopefully they're not eating something that's gonna make them sick, but I am curious. They're lovely. Oh, they changed the formula. Okay. Did they change? Oh no, I screwed on the side. Did they change the ones in Japan as well? Or is it just the ones in the US? Okay, we're getting closer. We're gonna use a little bit of Spring Green number 470. Not a ton, because I don't want these super yellow. And we're still gonna go over these with a couple other grays as well. So like I said, we're going for more muted, but what I'm trying to do is to make these a slightly warmer colored leaf and not as cool colored, because we have our cooler colored green down on her shirt. So now we're gonna go ahead and grab, this is Steel Gray number 004. Marcy, hi, I read Russell, and then in my head it came out Rarcy. So you're now Rarcy. Hi, Rarcy. I feel like, Marcy, if you were a dinosaur, that would be your name, Rarcy. And then it would be spelled Rawrcie. So there you go. If you ever turn into a dinosaur, I've given you your name. A mixture of Marcy and Russell's. What happens when I try and talk and then read at the same time? All right, let's see. So Steel Gray. Hope you're cool with that. Telling you, man, words are hard tonight. I don't know, does anybody ever have that going on where like they haven't talked to anyone all day, and then when they talk to someone, it's just like, one, it's usually like word vomit and be like, hello, a fellow adult, let me tell you everything that's going on in my life. Hi, Kristen, what'd you miss? We are working on leaves. That is what we're working on. Oh, but you did miss a sneak peek of next week's coloring page. Not next week's, next month's. See, I'm telling you, words. What you haven't missed is my constant tripping over my words and my inability to form coherent sentences. Because, you know, it's a skill. There you go, Jordan, that's it. I mean, I'll listen to audiobooks and all, but I don't know if that counts. Like, I don't think... I mean, I picked up the kids today. I went to the post office today, but I don't think I had to talk to any other adults today. I don't know. It's just the way days be sometimes. I left the house. I went and did things, but I just didn't talk to other people. Sometimes I just don't want to people. Start recording my own audiobooks. Are you kidding me? I can't not trip over my words for 2 hours. I would make a mess on audiobooks. As long as they're not like the Sarah J. Maas audiobooks. Like, as much as I like listening to the audiobooks, I think I'd feel too awkward recording some of her stuff. I'd be like, I need an adult. Thanks, Kristen. I'd be too scared. I don't know that I like, what books would I want to like? Oh, I can't think of any books that I want to still listen. Oh, that's right. Oh, did I have? Was it exclamation point like adulting? There it is. I need an adultier adult. That's what it was. I forgot about that. Oh my gosh. I've run some prototypes for that sticker, but I haven't settled on the design yet. Right? Exactly, Emily. I'd be like, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm gonna go home now. Thanks. I don't think this is the job for me. Of course, I don't know. After last stream's peep show, maybe that's the way I'm headed. Who knows? Oh my goodness. It's good stuff. But hey, at least I feel like some of you probably got a fun fitting tunic out of it. Because it is one of my favorite shirts. Okay, now we're gonna use the steel gray again real quick. We're gonna smooth out some of that black. Did I even say I was using black? I was using black, I'm sorry. Okay, I think I'm okay with where her leaves are at for now. Just record all the PG parts. I'm gonna call in my understudy for any of the Tamlin scenes, if I could. Partially because this is awkward, but partially because he's a duty head. Those of you that have read those books will understand what I mean by Tamlin as a duty head. Sorry, no spoilers. Okay, so we've done the leaves. It's done double, exactly. I need somebody whose voice sounds exactly like mine. Either that or, you know, he is a duty head. To be fair, he does have some character redemption, so I'll give him that. Not a complete duty head. Hi, Orin, how are you? All right, browns. I am lacking on browns, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab this one, whatever this is, because it's the darkest one I have. It is Castle Earth 046. We're gonna grab, thanks. You guys heading to bed? Too. Get some sleep. Let's see, we need a lighter brown. So, do I have any? I think we have enough creme brulee brown just to do those little, I imagine them as like sticks or something. Yeah, buddy, get some sleep. So, let's do, yeah, creme brulee brown. Right? No, they absolutely are. Okay, so this is creme brulee brown. We're gonna do, well, we're gonna zoom in just a bit. There we go. Thanks. This was Ev, right? Kenny sent me a brush first, and then somehow when we moved, it got completely misplaced. And then Ev sent me replacement dusting brushes. Okay, this is almost dry. Do I have enough? Okay. So this is the creme brulee brown. I just wanted a nice light brown on here, but it's not going. We're gonna use the other end. Thanks, Ronnie. Oh no, this is so dry. Artiza, why must you do this to me? Come out with your refills, please. Do you not see how squeaky they are? Let's see, I started Court of Thorns and Roses today. Only got a few chapters in. Ooh, you're in for a ride. And also, when you finish it, hold on. Boom. And then also, boom. There's matching coloring books. Let's see. Oh, I talked about the coloring book on stream. Oh yeah, see, there you go. You have an issue with me. And I do, like, it literally, like, every now and then I catch myself, but there's a part of me that's just like, I shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, they're fun. They're fun. You're in for a fun ride. I sorry, ignore the Tamlin comment. He's wonderful, and there's nothing sus about him at all. Okay, so we're gonna use the Castle, what was it? Castle Earth, I believe. Hold on. Yeah, pretty sure it was. Dang it, now I gotta unscrew it. Yeah, Castle Earth Brown number 46. And again, if you have the larger set of the Lumies, then you probably have a few more color selections than I do. So feel free to, if you're using the Lumies and follow along, feel free to mix it up a little bit with that. And then we're gonna use our blender here in a minute. Okay. There we go. All right, let's blend this one. I live in certain streamers' houses regarding using the brush. You absolutely do. Constantly. And like, I literally, no, haven't finished the other ones, Angela. I seriously have had like no time to sit and read. I only just had time to finally build the other Harry Potter book. So, well, I mean, I read 4. I read the little Christmas novella one, but I haven't finished the last one yet. It's like literally just sitting down to read. I'm like, I have other things I should or could be doing. It's too hard for me to do that. So I'll probably finish it sometime next year. But yes, I finally built my my little Harry Potter classroom book thingy that Steve got me for Christmas. Only just now. Okay, so those were the sticks. We need to think about the berries. Now, the thing about the berries is we've got, you know, this kind of cooler, kind of magenta. We've got something that's a little bit more red. I'm honestly leaning towards something very dark purple rather than, like, think blueberries, but obviously it's not blue. So let's look at, I don't want to do the royal purple as a base color for this because that'll be too dark to put on top of it. But what we're gonna go ahead and do is grab the same purple that we used for, if I can find it, because I know we got it out, the same purple that we used for the shirt, which was Parisian purple. We're gonna go ahead and put that as a base, but these are gonna be darker than this one is. So let's start with that. And we're just gonna do this little clump here. Like I said, I wanted to try and touch on everything today so that if you're following along, you'll have enough done that you'll be able to kind of get your way through the rest of them. Okay, so we're gonna fill that in, doing our base color. Fill that in. Okay. And you don't necessarily need to have the brush ones. If you have the bullet nib, that'll work just fine because we're not blending a lot of colors. We're just filling in the colors. All right, so that's it for the marker. For our base now, for our purples, obviously we've got 129. We've got some cool and warm purples here. We want to do, let's do slightly warmer. So let's do 129 and 112. Maybe 120, but that's pretty vibrant. Brooke said she's sending me her old set, 150 Christmas to try, case and everything. Emily, that's amazing. Brooke, that's so sweet. Aw, you'll love them so much. One of the reasons I just love this community, like everybody is just looking out for one another. And then I think to darken it up, we're gonna use like black and some grays and everything. So we already have these out. We've got 120 here, okay? And this one is 129. And then we're gonna do 112, right? Absolutely, that's amazing. Let us know how you like them. Let's see, that's 83. What is this one? This is 112. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna do 129, 120, and 112. So that's manganese violet, violet brown, and violet. We get exclamation point violet in chat. Who's to say? All right, so let's give these a quick sharpen. Right? It is so exciting. All right, so we're gonna start with the violet brown. Okay, now you can already see where the lines are. That's where a lot of the shadows are supposed to be. Now he uses an interesting, I wouldn't call it like quite cross-hatching. Also, I don't know if these are supposed to be berries or beads, but either way, I see berries. That's just me. But he also leaves a little bit of a highlight here. So these could be some sort of, not quite pearl, because it's got the little divot on top, but it does allow you to add your shadows with a little bit of depth in mind. So maybe put your darkest part here and then go lighter around the bottom part here. I mean, you'll see a lot of times when you color gems, you get a lot of that kind of shine on the edge, and the darkest part is sometimes upwards. So we are gonna add some darkness to where these overlap. I'm just gonna call them berries. There you go, Violet, you're turning violet, Violet. So we're just gonna use this violet brown here. Okay, this one goes right to the edge, so we're gonna go ahead and follow that. But yeah, he definitely uses a sort of cross-hatching for his shadow and whatnot. It's not a traditional shading in the very sense of the word. Okay, there we go. So now we're not gonna go for the violet yet. Right, Kristen, me too. Aw, thanks, Emily. Sorry, I'm also doing my coffee. It's 9:30 at night. I'm having coffee. This is gonna end well, right? Okay, so this is number 112. And we are gonna go ahead and fill in the rest of this. I know it may seem like we're just kind of going nuts on here, or, you know, not being super detailed, but just trust the process. We'll get there. We'll get there. So the rest of this is going to get this color. See, now normally if we didn't have the base color, I would need to do quite a few more layers to cover up that white directly. But this allows us to not use nearly as much of the pencil. We should also draw attention to the little divot that's here. Since he drew it, yeah, you don't necessarily need to, but because he drew it, I want to make sure that I include it on the shadowy parts of it. Celine! Hi, Celine! Didn't have coffee today, I'm feeling it. Oh, I just had an incredibly long week and I have not been sleeping well because of it, and I'm feeling it, you know? We had a school event for the kids last night, and it's just, yeah. Did that last night. I was streaming. It was up till 1. Wait, you streamed until 1 a.m.? How did I not see that? It's too hot for. Oh, that's right, Celine. That you are in the other. See, it's in like the 30s here. Or I guess 30 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's like what, 0 in Celsius, I think. Okay, so 120. Yeah, they're great. They're a good budget pencil. Oh, I love it, Rick. I keep saying that the community is so far and wide, like all over. I want to go traveling again and like meet up with a bunch of you. I think it'd be so fun. I don't know, one of these days, maybe rather than a giant trip on the other sides of the world, I should just like, I don't know, part of me like wants to post and be like, I'm gonna be in Houston at such and such a time if anyone wants to meet up with me. But then I like harken back to the days of internet safety, and there's just something in the back of my head that says, I'm going to be visiting a town where I have no home base. Please let me tell all the strangers on the internet where I'm going to be at said time. It's probably not the brightest. Well, 75 is not bad. Oh yeah, the humidity. Right, Shannon? No, it's exactly, I'm just saying. The kids had a lesson actually on internet safety at school, which is hilarious to me. Not hilarious in the sense that they shouldn't have it, because they absolutely should. But it's hilarious because that was never a class that we had, you know? But, you know, it opened up for a conversation because the kids asked me, like, well, Mommy, why don't you do a face cam? Why don't you use real names? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? So it opened up a good opportunity for us to talk about internet, you know, internet safety and all the things. There you go, Ev. Let's see. She's got the 240 set, then they came out with the 300 set. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, so I need to figure out like who in the community that I know is within driving distance of Houston or lives like in that general area. And so rather than say, hey, do a meetup here, you know, specifically choose people that I know, you know, then tell them, be like, hey, I'm gonna be there. Okay, so this is clearly quite similar to this, but we're gonna darken this up considerably. We are gonna use our black. Ooh, there you go. That's good. Sleep. Oh, it's not been opened yet. Oh, okay. All right, so now we're gonna do black because I feel like it would be a lot of fun, but I also don't know like how stressful it would be. I'm wondering if it's one of those things that are like is gonna be. It's kind of like when I visit with my family. A trip to go visit my family is always better in theory than actual application. So you know, there's that. 20 hours for me to get there. So it's only a little bit. It's only a little 20 hours. Just drive straight through the night and no problem. Oh man, I would though someday love to make it back over to the UK and just do a around the country trip, you know, rather than, because last time I went to Scotland and we stayed in Aberdeen and we had kind of, you know, like our home base there, and we stayed at the hotel, and then, you know, we traveled to a few different places. And so that was fun, but I think when I go next time, I want to, you know, like take a train or something, and I want to visit like a bunch of different places in the whole country. That, and I want to go, oh, absolutely, Angela. That, and I would love to do it with Steve this time. I had a great time doing the trip with my mom, but I also miss not having Steve there. But then therein lies the issue of, you know, childcare. Do we bring the kids with us? You know, all that jazz. Oh, fun. I'm in Texas, Emily. I am in Texas, but I am within driving distance to Houston. So it's, you know, it's doable for sure. You just go, you know, rent out a hotel and be like, all right, we're taking over. I don't know. I'm sure there's probably another Houston somewhere. Tammy is talking about coming here. If she does, we'll drive to. I would so be willing, Ev. That would be so fun. Oh, fun, Christine. Okay, let's see. Do I want to do this gray? This gray. Do I want to do a lighter gray? No, we'll do this one. Okay, so we're gonna do Payne's gray 60%. Oh, nice, Talita. Yes, it is cold, cold, cold here, and it was super windy. Like, we had a nice, like, 50-degree day, and then it dropped down to, like, 30s. Of course, I felt so bad because at one point, at some point during the nights, one of the nights here, it's going to drop down to, like, the 20s or something. But I told the kids how cold it was going to be, and little Steve was like, is it going to snow? I'm like, no, honey, it's not going to snow. It's just cold. And he's like, oh, I'm like, I'm sorry. All right, so I'm going to add some of that gray down below as well. We'll probably add some more black on top to darken these up even more. I'm tempted to bring in maybe a little bit of red because they're still not quite as dark as I want them to be. I did hear about that one. I did hear about that one. Thankfully, though, if it was ever a meetup like in Houston, I think it'd be nice to do something low key where it's just like an afternoon at a cafe or something versus having them come stay with you. I feel like that's more stress. I would definitely, if I were to ever do it, it would be super low key. It'd be like for a couple hours in the afternoon, and then that would be it. Otherwise, I think it's just I'm an extroverted introvert. I think I would be too exhausted by the time it was over. A dusting of snow this morning. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Tanya, exactly. Oh, I don't blame you, Tanya. I remember that whole situation. That did not sound like any fun whatsoever. Yeah, meet in a public place. No, they did not try and there was, you know, it's Tanya's story to tell, not mine. But no one tried to kidnap her. At least I don't think. Unless I missed that part of the story. Let's do... For the record, I have biting dogs. Exactly. Okay. Yes, they did. They kidnapped her. Okay, so we are gonna do Crimson Aubergine number 599. It's a little baby pencil. Ooh, throw it. It's not that strong. Yeah, we've been warned. Yeah, she's got a whole pack of them. I have some lazy cats. Does that help? There we go. Yeah. Okay, so it's like all the way in here. So it's your baby. But we're gonna use it because I wanted this dark red. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit of that in here, and then I think we'll go in and we'll press a little bit harder with the purple. I want it to be darker than this. Oh, he's a miss. Oh, is Riker being naughty? Oh my goodness. Well, if it helps, Tanya, if we ever meet for some reason at like on the street or in a cafe, I promise I'll only be a little weird and creepy. But you know, just the normal amount of weird and creepy. Because, you know, it's me. Okay, let's go ahead and 129. Okay. Let's see, violet brown, but it's okay. I'll bring plenty of like peanuts for the squirrel friends. So, you know, we could just go to a park and try and attract all the squirrels. I think that sounds like a perfect afternoon, honestly. Laughter, you're nervous. Hi, Juliana, welcome. There you go, Ev. Well, and that was another part of like explaining to the kids about like internet safety and all of that and just everything. And there are definitely conversations to be had. I think in the world where, you know, obviously TikTok, loads of people are, you know, putting themselves on the internet and everything. So for the younger generation, I think that it's weird to explain if you're uncomfortable putting your face on the internet, or, you know, because I do hold back on how much I share. You know, I try not to be too specific. It's all kind of like, you know, small talk. And part of that is internet safety. Oh, I'm so glad. Welcome. I think I have those more realization moments too. Okay, we're going to use black now. When I look at the analytics of my videos, like I've got one video, I don't even know how much we're at, but you know, it's up over 50,000 views. Now, granted, probably some of those views are repeat views, but then when I actually get started thinking that 50,000 people have seen me like color or heard me talking or whatever, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm hyperventilating. Welcome back, Deborah. I don't recommend it, but I met Brian on Facebook. We bickered. Imagine that. What? I'm so surprised. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, it's just the reality that many people have watched my videos or whatever else. Like when somebody tells me that they've like gone back and watched all my stuff, I'm like, oh no. Have I said, if you're watching me back to back, does it start to sound weird? Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay, well that's fair. Yes, but you and Mary were meant for each other, so, you know, there's that. MySpace, I love it. Okay, that'll do it. On Second Life, oh my gosh, Second Life. Gosh, that was an era and a half. The funny thing is I made a Second Life account, like way back when it first started. And I never really played it. Like I made it once, but then the funny thing is, so my sister started playing it. And apparently there's some sort of clout involved with, you know, early Second Life accounts. Cause I guess there was a way you could make screen names before that you can't really now. And so she was like, oh my gosh, you have one of those. So like, I ended up finding the login for it and everything. And I gave her, I'm like, you can have the Second Life account. So I don't know. Apparently there's some sort of thing. Aw, 15 years. I love that. Right? Exactly, Jordan. Exactly. Oh, you can't make the second name. Oh, okay. Yeah, mine had a second name. Anyway, she loved it. So I just gave her the account, let her change all like the information for her. I'm like, you can have it. But apparently it was a big deal. Guys, I love coffee so much. Why is it so delicious? Okay, am I happy with how dark those are? I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave them alone and then revisit them later because I'm looking at them now and I'm just not sure. Good night, Caran. Thanks for saying. You ever do that where it's just like you look at it too much? That's why actually I had to send a picture of next month's drawing to Shannon. I mentioned it last time too. It's because literally I was just staring at it. I was like, I don't know anymore. I'm coloring metals and I saw your other stuff and you got stuck with me. Aw, Deborah, I'm glad I'm stuck with you. See, my English is rusty. If you don't answer or say something silly, disregard. That's okay, Juliana. You're just fine. Okay, so I grabbed number 729 again because we also have these leaves down here. Now, hold up. Do I want to do... No, because if I do 225, the warmness of it is going to clash too much with this. We might use a little bit of it on top, but we're going to start with 729. Using the name Kelly Cat once in a while, he still calls me Kelly. Oh, that's cute. I love that. Steve and I met in person. We were working at the same place, and then rest is history. That's a very simplified way to explain many years of togetherness. We've been married a while now. I was double checking chat. All right, so 729. Let's see, that's a leaf there. Really back in the day when there was MySpace. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and use number 182. 182, and we're gonna go ahead and fill that in. Okay. Now, I don't want it to blend in with the jacket, so we need to make that stand out just a little bit. Let's go ahead and grab our 225 via workplace. That didn't turn out all right. Just heard a car drive by and the crunchy sound of the ice was amazing. Must be hardly, yeah, if there's the ice on the road, absolutely. Okay, so let's see, 225, here it is. I also have a 220. Let's just get that out. Maybe we'll use it, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so 225, red on me, that's random. And we're gonna use that a little bit here. We're gonna warm up the leaf just a little bit because I need it to stand out from the actual shirt. So if we add this slightly warmer color. All right, let's go ahead and use our blender now. Okay, we're gonna smooth that out. Oh, I realized I didn't put the leaf undertone, did I? Well then, this section does not have a leaf undertone. We're just rolling with it. Maybe it'll end up being a little bit lighter because of that. Okay, let's see. Let's use some of the Payne's Gray. Okay. Bring it up underneath. Also trying to like lean my head so I can see past the light glare on here. So if you see my head in camera, just, you know, yell at me. I find that I was leaning into the camera quite a bit earlier today when I was coloring on my own. I was just like, ooh, I better make sure I'm not doing that for stream because then you guys aren't going to be able to see. You'll just be looking at the back of my head. Okay, here we go. Then let's use this light gray. Thanks, Juliana. Okay, and this is the Silver Gray 002. Okay, I'm gonna press down. Go with a little bit there. All right, I think what we also need to do to help this pop is we're gonna put a little bit more black underneath of it. Question, do you have a tutorial on coloring pearls? I do not, but I believe Jennifer Zimmerman does, and she does wonderful at those. Shannon, can you grab, or one of the mods, can you guys grab the link for Jennifer's, or do I have, I don't think I have a command for her channel, but Jennifer Zimmerman is great for pearls. She does like a lot of jewels and stuff in her own colorings, but I seem to remember that, and I feel like, did Monia do a tutorial for pearls? I feel like Monia might have, but Jennifer, I think, specifically did a mother of pearl tutorial. Thanks, Carol, welcome. I'm working on a page with pearls right now. I had a hard time finding tutorials. I did find one decent one. It was wicked short. Ah, gotcha. Ah, thank you, Shannon. Yeah, check out Jennifer Zimmerman. I can't remember how far back it is. It might have been a couple years ago, but I do recall her doing one. I want to say it was during a mermaid event, perhaps. Albrecht Durr, spelled completely wrong, but I understood what you were saying, so we're good. Okay. So I'm okay with that leaf for now. So this same color palette for the leaf and the berries will go back here as well. So now we're gonna move down. We're gonna switch gears a little bit. Time's at 9:45. Oh, I hope we can get to everything tonight. Okay, so we're gonna do this strap here and we'll do one of the medallions. I'm thinking, I don't know that I wanna do gold. I'm thinking silver for some of it. Thanks, Celine. Here, we'll turn the brightness down a little bit. Here you go, get off the light glare, but that's her so far. We're getting close. There we go. Ah, perfect. Yeah, Mother Pearl. Oh, thank you, Shannon. I know that she hasn't done any live streams for a while, but she, if I remember correctly, she has like a different setup, and I think, I haven't seen it on her channel yet. I think she will be doing a stream for February as well with her images. Okay, so let's see. What kind of browns do we have here? We have 808, 803, 903, 46, 407. But what do I have? So let's see. There's an 808. I'm out of a lot of stuff. So let's see. What do I have here? This one is 69, and then it looks like I don't have, I've got this brown. I think any of the other darker ones I have out already. So you might not be as limited with which ones, with the colors that you have. So I choose my colors a lot of times based on, one, the color palette I want, but also the pencils that I have. So if I know that I am low on a pencil, I might choose not to use it. So let's get 866 also. Let's see, that's this one here. No, that's 906. 866 is, bear with me for a second. It's 808. Looks like I had a couple 808s. This one. Yes, 866. Yeah, Naira has a definite schedule with streams. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Tech Gal. Oh wait, I think I responded to you up there, but also, welcome back. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead then, make sure we are in focus. Yes. All right, so let's start with an undertone, actually. That would be handy. Maybe this time I don't choose a color that is almost completely dry. That would be handy. Let's see. What about oatmeal brown? Oatmeal brown. Oatmeal brown. Okay. So we are going to fill this in. Just a nice kind of neutral brown. Racking my brain on what pencils I'd love to try, but I don't know. Oh, I think for me, I really want to try either the watercolor version of the Lumies or the watercolor version of the Pablos. Holbeins gives me some incentive to try my hand at a channel. Probably won't do lives because I'm not a schedule cutting. That's fair. That's fair. Hi, Steven or Missy. I see you there. All right. Hi, Missy. How are you? See, I read the name, but then I saw the signature. Thanks for popping in, Missy. Okay, so we're gonna fill this in now. If you're doing this in a different book or on a different page or whatever else, you'll want to put a protective page behind it. For us, I'm not putting one because this is the last page in the book, so there is nothing for it to potentially bleed on. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this part here because that is also part of the little braid. And you really could do this in any color, but I saw it more of like just, you know, a neutral, a brown. And since we are using our color cube cards, we have a lot of the purple and magenta, but we have these browns here that are at the end. So I felt like it was a good kind of color to not take away from the image too much. So we're gonna use our handy dandy little pencil here. And if you're curious about the color cube, I have a link for it in the description below if you wanna check it out. It's by Sarah Renee Clark. It's super awesome. I was gonna say Shannon, but I've tried pastels, but I would like the other colors for sure. So yeah, the big set of Holbeins. Okay, so put this in here, but I didn't see. Pretty sure this is number 46. I gotta remember what pencil. Yeah, 46. So Castle Earth. I don't think I have 407 anymore. I think I must have used that one up. Really do need to make a list and order some more. Okay, so here we go. Oop, rolling away. We're gonna go ahead. Where there is shadow is where this one's gonna go. Does anybody else who has the Lumies, this Castle Earth pencil, I swear, like it feels a little scratchy. Does anybody else's Castle Earth feel scratchy? Or if you're watching this back, you can put it in the comments below if you have a scratchy Castle Earth. Because I'm wondering if it's kind of like the Prismacolors with like the electric blue. That one's always kind of scratchy. Like, I don't know what it is about the formula, but it's like these particular ones. Everybody's just scratchy? Okay, glad. I'm glad it's not just me. It's gotta be whatever formula they're using. My pinky is having a dance party right now. It's like, I don't know if you guys can see it, it's bouncing. Okay. I don't know why it's just my pinky that's doing it. The late night coffee probably doesn't help. Okay. All right. So there is that Castle Earth. I'll do this other one a little bit later. Let's see. My Castle Arts have a few scratchy. Yeah, I feel like in every set there's like a little bit of a scratchy brand. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do, this is French Gray, their percent. No, it's just French Gray, number 808. Hi guys, I feel so loved. Thank you for the warm welcome. I hijacked my husband's YouTube, so now it's full adult color and crochet, junk journal content. Perfect. I love it, Missy. Well, you are in a good place for it. We are all about the coloring and craftiness and hijacking of husband's YouTubes. I started whole vines with a set of 12 pastel shades. They got a 36 set of regular colors. Then the 150 set. I have 3 of a couple colors. That's amazing. See? Perfect. Yeah, I don't feel like all of them are, but definitely the Castle Earth one. I feel like somebody said they had a purple one that was scratchy one time. But I also purchased these. Well, I didn't purchase. Steve purchased them for me as a Christmas gift. Gosh, how many years ago? A lot of years ago. It was near like I'm gonna say like 5 or 6 years ago. So it's also very possible that they've changed formulas a little bit since I've had them. And I think I've purchased some replacements just a couple times. All right, so there's not a lot of variation with that particular color palette right now, but we're not done with it yet. So then we're gonna go ahead and do 866, and that is Burnt Sienna 50%. Okay, we're gonna go over that. When we're done with this color, we're gonna use the blender, and then we're gonna go in with some black to really lay in those shadows. Hopefully it's just a small little spot. Haven't decided what color we're gonna do. I know I said like silver on some of the medallions, but other than that, I'm not entirely sure yet. Okay, let's go ahead. Thank you. This one is, do I have it out still? I do. I put it on for Valentine's Day and I just haven't changed it yet. This one is Broadway. Let's see if I can get that in focus. There you go, Broadway by LNP. Where's the front? I can't find the front. When it's on a dry, there it is, there's the front. But yeah, it's super pretty. Holographic. You guys know I like my sparkly nail polishes. Oh, fun! Very possibly, very possibly. What about the blenders? How do you feel about the blenders? We love the blenders still, right? Oh man, I'm definitely using a lot of my nubbins here. At some point, I will have to buy more blenders, but I'm holding out until I absolutely have to. All right, so we're just kind of smoothing all that out. And then we're gonna bring in the black. Where did my dust? There it is. Hi, Lisa. How are you? All right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna give this just a small little sharpen because I want a nice fine point on the little strap here. How are we doing on time? 9:53. We're doing good still. We can do this. And I'm still planning on doing words on stream at the end. So if you are curious, that is still the plan. Okay. Now there's already like a drawn shadow from the little medallion, so we're gonna make sure that stands out. Let's see. I love the blenders. I still have my stash of full blenders. Nice. When I first got my 150 set, I just sat there with the open box inhaling the scent and petting the top layer for an hour. I was so happy. Right, Deborah? Oh yeah, absolutely. Like with how Especially like until they started selling them in the US. Like it was even more of a big deal to get the whole lines because you had to order them all the way from Japan. Okay. Almost done with this black. Then we're going to bring in that dark gray again. And the reason we're using a lot of grays on this particular page is because although the colors are really pretty, the whole idea is that I wanted to tone them down and make them kind of muted tones. And to do that, gray comes in super handy. Okay. And the brush is definitely handy when you're using the Lumies because they're so, it's such a soft pencil. Let's see, what grays haven't I used? I think I've got them all out. Probably one or two I haven't used yet. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna give that a quick sharpen. And we are using the Payne's Gray 50% again, number 507. Gonna lay in some of that gray. And then we're gonna add a little bit of a light gray highlight. And the nice thing about these is that light gray just really sits on top of these colors. So gives it that little extra bit of depth. Let's see. If I get short of cash, I could always black market me 2 packs of full blenders, right? Seriously. Over on eBay, they're probably going for like 50 bucks a pack. Not including shipping. Oh, it crumbled. That's so sad. Can we get an exclamation point bloop in chat, please? Sad little piece of lead. Although that's bound to happen with these ones because they are so soft. Okay, I don't think I'll sharpen this one. As the lead dejectedly falls to the desk, a sad "Phew" can be heard emitting from the barrel of the pencil. Haven't you got the box open yet? Oh no! Blop. We need a blop now. All right, so we're gonna use a little bit of this. This is the Silver Gray 002. And I'm just doing a little bit. This is kind of the white highlight that I did on the flowers where you see a little bit of this white part. It's just using this gray. You just give it a slight highlight. You can always smooth it out with your blender if you want to. I don't know that we will on this one. I think we'll leave it as is. But it just helps to add that extra little bit of depth to it. There we go, I love it. Took me a while to swatch them, not from the time streams because I didn't want to hurt them by sharpening them. I sharpened them in one night, I was so excited. See, whenever I get a new set, I always, I'll use the electric pencil sharpener on it. Hi, Leslie, how are you? Okay, so now we're gonna do one of these medallions and then we'll move on probably to this little section because she's got some cool little designs on her shirt, jewel thing. I'm reading Harry Potter for the first time. I'm currently on the 4th book. So far, the 2nd is my favorite. Chambers Secret. Wait, have you seen the movies or are you going in this completely blind? Also, it's good for the books because there's a lot of stuff that happens that say in the books that that they don't put in the movies. I remember whenever I saw, because I usually go with some other Potter fans when I go to see the movies, and I would just be like complaining the whole movie. I'm like, they left out this entire chapter and this whole inner dialogue. A very long time. I go, oh, good. You're getting kind of a fresh experience then. I did a 1 turn on the hand sharpener just to get the shipping wax off. There you go. Okay, so for this one, let's go ahead and put in our silver first. So we're gonna start with black, number 009. And let's see, we've got a little bit of a, I think this is supposed to be the side where it's like the, like you're looking at it from an angle, so it's slightly lifted. So we're gonna follow the little shaded parts here. We're not gonna do an undertone on this one. We are going to leave it as is. And let's see, so this follows around. We're gonna add in our own kind of line here because then you see on this side, this is where it's got more of the kind of 3D effect. So I'm gonna follow this right there. I'm gonna leave this little part here. We're gonna use some black on it. This little part here is gonna get a little bit of black. Okay, so this first layer is gonna be silver. Let's go ahead and do silver on this shaded part also. So we're gonna use some of that there and on the opposite side. Okay, I'll look up in chat here in just a second. And then for the inner piece, let's also do this, the silver part. I'm gonna bring some of this black kind of up over it. And it's gonna help give it a little bit of a 3-dimensional look. Which house are you in? I'm in Hufflepuff. saw the movies first, was enthralled by the books, especially the way Hermione was trying to unionize the house, right? None of that is in there, like, at all. Like, his in the, oh no, I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, in the books, it's very different. Hogwarts Legacy at the moment, oh my god, I what a game, I love it. I haven't played it, but I've been seeing all of the hype about it just because of the controversy with J.K. Rowling and everything, but I haven't paid too much attention to it. I'm just like, I'm just gonna be over here with my pencils. Do they have a game for the PS4? I know that there's like the Lego Harry Potter stuff, which Melissa and I played for a little while. And Ravenclaw, nice. Ooh, at the end of stream, I'll show you guys the little Lego books. Like I said, I finally did that Harry Potter one that Steve had gotten me for Christmas. So I'm using Payne's Gray 30% now, number 504, my alarm. That explains why it didn't go off this morning. I had set my alarm for something this morning, and I couldn't figure out why it didn't go off. And I'm just realizing it's because I set it for 10 o'clock p.m. and not a.m. This is why we don't set alarms when we're sleepy. Ev, oh my goodness, I had it closed for a second. Oh my word, exclamation point hype for Ev. Use those handy dandy hype emotes. Thank you, Ev. See, I'm telling you, guys are closing in on the Bob Ross stream. 78, no, it's just at 83. Oh my goodness. At 100, we unlock a new emote. 200, we get a Bob Ross stream. If you're new tonight and are unfamiliar what the Bob Ross stream is, we will do a face cam stream, but I'll be in full Bob Ross costume, and we're gonna do like a Bob Ross painting thingamajigger. But I'll have the fro, I'll have, you know, the facial hair, it'll be good stuff. I'll have to wear my glasses though. Oh no, wait, I can put on contacts for that. Because I don't think Bob Ross has glasses. Wouldn't have that problem. See, there you go. Yes, and you have access to all of the handy dandy emotes. And again, if you're new to the channel and you just, let's see, who do we have? Is it list who got them yet? Oh, there we go. If you are new to the channel and you just got a sub, be sure to check out the membership tab over in the community tab. There's a membership post. For those of you that are members, there is a free coloring download that you can get access to, and you'll have access to next month's as well. Which actually, now that we've got more people here, I said I'd show the sneak peek of it. So this one isn't done yet. I'm still working on it, but this is where we're at for next month. I spilled a little bit of water there, so I have to fix that whenever I upload again. But we're partially through. That'll be next month's coloring page. Oh yes, a little squirrel for the pocket, right? Absolutely. That's the goal. That's the goal. The Bob Ross stream. Okay, so we're, like I said, we're using the Payne's Gray at 30%. You are so sweet. Oh my goodness. You guys just got me smiling ear to ear. Hard week or not, you guys make it all worth it. Right, Emily? Oh my goodness. Like, that's Steve right there. He falls asleep so fast. Like, how do you even do that? Okay, I'm using a little bit of black to outline the edge of that, because this outer line is also going to be kind of a silver. And we could always add some highlights to it as well. So let's do a little bit here. We're gonna do some black here. I mean, silver is basically, you know, a lot of grays and then you add your highlights. We're just kind of making it work. Right, absolutely. Oh no, Alex. Well, Alex, you know, there is a free color wheel download on my website that you can always download and fill in if you want to. But if you're talking about the little spinny one, oh no, I guess it's just gotta get a new one. Actually, I think they're only like, what, $6, something like that? I love my color wheel there. No, I love it, Brooke. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm sorry it's been a pooey week, but I feel you on that one. You just have those weeks sometimes that are just like, ugh, why are you, it is the way it is. Like, it's just being an adult sometimes is just not cool, man. Okay, so now we're using Silver Gray 002. And I'm pressing pretty hard because I want to get that kind of smooth look for these. Okay, we're gonna bring this around here. And we can always add on a few more like really dark spots with the black after we get the rest of these colors down. But this silver gray really just kind of smooths it out. Okay, so we're gonna bring this around and here, and I forgot we were doing the inside gray too, so let's get that other gray color. There you go, Leslie, awesome. Thanks, Shannon. Yeah, if anybody is unfamiliar, on my website, I have a page of downloads. It's all free. You can download color charts. You can download worksheets. There's some free coloring pages there as well. The worksheets go together with some of our live streams. We had a color theory live stream. There's all kinds of stuff there, but it's all free. Oh, so glad, Deborah. Okay, so for the inside of this, we are gonna get, let's actually grab our violet, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna press kind of hard with this, but then I'll go over with it, excuse me, go over with it with the black. So I still want this to be purple, but I don't want it to be so vibrant that it's just like too much. But we're gonna start by filling in this whole space with violet, and the number for this one is 120, okay? It's a pretty vibrant color, but we're gonna tone it down with some gray and some black here. Okay, so we're gonna do the violet here, and we're also gonna do the violet here. I know it looks a little messy right now, but gotta trust the process. And then the inside, I think we'll do, we might do the teal color. So you gotta get up early in the morning, get us beef in the stew, Carl. Sounds good. Thank you so much for being here, Brooke. Senior auditor almost threw a laptop across the room at one point. Oh my gosh, right? I'm telling you, it was in the air, man. It's just one of those weeks. All right, so now we're gonna use black, and we're gonna darken this up quite a bit. We're gonna lay that black on top. Okay, and we're gonna do the same over here. The black doesn't necessarily need to be in the same place that you put the black for the silver either. And we're gonna add some highlights to this. So now let's go ahead and grab, this is Slate Gray 495. We're gonna go ahead and sharpen it real quick. Right, that does sound awesome. Brooke, can you come make dinner over here for tomorrow? All right, so Slate Gray. Go ahead and go over that purple. Okay. We're still getting that kind of purple tone to it. I'm not gonna do quite all of it. We're gonna do a lighter gray over the top, which will still make that kind of purple undertone, not understone. That's not a word. So now let's go ahead and do, I don't know that I want to do silver gray, but we're gonna do Payne's Gray 30% over the top. There we go. So like I said, the whole idea is I wanted something muted. Now, like I said, we're still gonna do we're gonna do black on the silver too to kind of separate it from these colors so that it doesn't get too muddied. Let's go ahead and brush that away. So we're just working on our colors at the moment. Deep breath when sharpening, right? I had good news today. My bone density is fantastic for my age. Chances of breaking a hip in a fall is less than 7%. Deborah, that's amazing. That's awesome. Don't you love it when you just get that good news? That's awesome. Congratulations, Deborah. Your head's not in camera, is it? No, I think we're good. I'm literally like leaning super close here, but I'm leaning to the side, partially because I get like a light glare from above. I need to get like a diffuser or something, but it's like it's a rectangular one, so. All right, so let's go ahead and get, this is Payne's Gray. Hold still, pencil, 30%. Okay, we're gonna go over that purple. I know we didn't use the other Payne's Gray yet, but we will. Okay, go over that. Now let's get the black again. We still have this inner line to do. There we go. Okay, and I think when we do the outline for the silver, we're gonna sharpen this one more time too. So I wanna get really fine point here. There we go. All right, so let's sweep that away. Okay, now, I know I said teal, but looking at it now, do I want to go teal or I'm leaning towards the red. So let's go ahead and grab, let's start with, yes, we are indeed going to do words on stream, but I'm trying to get most of the little spots done before we do words. We're definitely not getting to that background today, but I don't even know if I want to do it. I'm not feeling super confident about it, and this is a really good book, and I don't want to hurt it. I got blood draw done. The results showed a few not. Oh, sorry. Result medication early this month. So yeah, it's been a poopy week. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ev. That's just not fun. I know when I got the blood work done for my thyroid, I was so hoping that it was gonna be good enough that I could not be on the medicine that they put me on anymore. But not so much. But it's one of those things. We'll get to that point eventually. I did get a call though, and you know, not to delve in too much in medical stuff, but I mentioned to you guys the neurologist. We're gonna use oh, actually, where's that really dark red? Hang on, there it is. Number 599 Crimson Aubergine. My neurologist wanted to try Botox for the migraines. Well, the approvals all finally came in. And if everything goes according to plan, I'm gonna try that for the first time next week. It's really interesting. They put it in like your shoulders and your neck, and then of course like your temple. And anyway, it's really interesting, and I am really curious to see if it's gonna work. But yeah, I guess we'll find out. I don't know. But it did all get approved finally, so that's gonna happen sometime next week. So that should be interesting. Okay, so we're just gonna use this dark red here. We're not doing the entire thing, but it'll be a first for me, so absolutely, yes. that's puppies for you. God, remember they used to get this for facial muscle problem. Words are hard. Did it work well for her? Oh, I'm glad it's not your hands. See, that's the thing, is I feel like if I get too shaky, I'm not gonna be able to do like diamond painting. Just knock it all over. It's cool. But, you know, thank goodness for modern medicine. It's all good. All right, let's see. Let's use a little bit of, purpose. Does it say purple? Oh, purplish. Oh my gosh, I can't read. Purplish red, number 350. Sorry, I had to hold it up. Let's see. Absolutely, yes. Yes, and she had no wrinkles, right? I know. When I texted my sisters about the whole Botox thing, I also texted her a picture of, oh, who's that actress that, you know, on Legally Blonde, like, makes me want a hot dog real bad, or, you know, like Stifler's mom. I texted, there was like a part, she was on this Cinderella version with Hilary Duff, and she's just like, I can't. She's like, it's the Botox. I can't show emotion for another hour. That's what I texted. Yeah, Jennifer Coolidge. That's what I texted my sisters. I'm like, it's not going to be quite Jennifer Coolidge level, but you know, it'll be interesting. I'll have no wrinkles above my eyebrows. Yes, very much so. Well, fingers crossed everything gets worked out for all of that for you. Okay, let's see. Totally happy with this color that I have going on. We're gonna grab this purplish red one again. Found the color wheel, yay! Huzzah, color wheel. All right, wanted this to be a little bit brighter. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with a gray, I think. So let's do, this is Slate Gray 495. Okay. I'm gonna get some of this. Yeah, I like that a lot better. All right, so Slate Gray. Okay, and then we're gonna get a little bit of the Silver Gray. Okay, a little bit. There we are, that's better. All right, so now we're gonna sharpen the black so we have a nice fine point. Right, yeah. I lost mine, ordered another one, then found the first and second one got delivered. Well, now you've got a backup. You've got a backup. Okay, I'm liking how this is turning out. It's still, you know, we kind of got the highlights. I don't know if I want to use like a bright white highlight on it since we haven't really done that with any even here, but I don't know, we'll see. All right, so we're gonna use our super fine point and we're gonna redefine some of the lines on here. Okay, bring that right up along. Let's see, I'm gonna turn this because I need, let's see. Sounds good, Marcy. Have a great night. Thank you for being here. Okay, and we're gonna, I don't know, can you guys still, no, I'm not even in frame. Not even in frame. That would be that would be helpful. Professional streamer over here. Okay, we're gonna move pencils here and we're going to lift this up and get this where you guys can see it. It's a big book. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. I put a string through the middle hole and now I'm hanging from the hook by the color table. Love it. Didn't you get the, did you order the color wheel keychain as well? Did that ever arrive? I see that advertised on my Instagram all the time and I'm super curious about it. I think it's really cute. I mean, I don't know how practical it is because of the size, but you know, if you need a traveling color wheel, it's a cute idea. All right, so we're just adding in this black here. I swear, 2 hours sometimes just does not feel long enough for me to hang out with you guys. It's the longest we've done. I think like what, 4.5 hours was the longest we've ever done. I don't think we quite made it to 5 hours. That was a heck of a stream. I can't remember if that was a morning or night stream. Might have been a weekend? I don't remember. I think it was a night one though. All right, so we are just adding back these black lines to kind of give these little high contrast points on this. I keep wanting to call it like a hubcap. It's not a hubcap, but that's what it reminds me of. Let's see, right? Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one seeing ads for that. Yeah, it was a Friday night. How did you like it, Ev? Or like, does it like turn well? Is it usable? Yeah, Friday night, I think you're right. Okay. I feel like I'm pretty happy with that right now. Let's zoom out real quick and look at it as a whole. What you could do also is you could alternate, like if you wanted to do like, use the same purple, but then do this one like teal or pink or whatever else. We're only gonna do one medallion because I wanna keep moving through, but you get an idea of how that's gonna look. Yeah, color wheel keychain. It's advertised to me on Instagram all the time. Okay, so we've done berries. We're gonna shift over to this little area here because I feel like this is another, it looks like it's got some little jewels on it. And so like I said, I wanna try and get like the most complicated parts done. So we're gonna do these jewels as kind of, I think greenish is what we're gonna do. Yeah, it is really cool. Ev, well wait, she said she should be back. All right, when we see Ev again, remind me to ask her to put a picture. Oh, there you are. It turns well and is usable, but I also use a magnifying glass. That'll do it. Ev, could you do me a favor and take a picture of it and put it in the Discord? That way if anybody wants to see it, they can. If you are not familiar with the Discord, it's !Discord. You can join it there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. Oh, sorry, I didn't tell what this was. This is Barrel Green 214. Okay. And this one is gonna be more muted, but that's because we are going to use the silver gray on top of it rather than black, because you know it's like they're little jewels. At least that's how I'm coloring them. And so I still want them to stand out, but I don't know how much black would actually help it. So let's go ahead and get this here. Right. I don't know. I see these as jewels. Did anybody see them as anything else? It's kind of like when you get those images where it's like, do you see a vase or two ducks kissing? All right. So now we're going to go ahead and grab Cobalt Green, which is number 182. And I guess I didn't really do an undertone for this one, but it's so small. I really don't feel like it needs it. The undertone definitely helps for some of the larger areas. I mean, I suppose these could be beads. All right. So we're just gonna fill in that there. Okay, let's put a little bit more there. All right, now we're gonna give the silver gray just a short little sharpen to give it a little bit of a fine point here. I was coloring in the Rita Berman spring book the other day, and there was something in one of the pages that I cannot for the life of me figure out what it was, right? Ooh, you want to hear something really cool? Okay, so Maggie Interias, she created Flowerscape. Well, she's coming out with a new book coming, I believe, in March, and it's Flowerscape in Paradise. But here's the cool thing, is you know how like you're always, if you're doing like a floral book or whatever else, or you're like, what is this flower? How do I color it? That kind of thing. It's really cool because she's including QR codes for her flowers so that when you scan it, it will go to a page on her website that has coloring references and tells you like about the flower and everything. It's super cool. I think you guys are really gonna like it. You know, I might break out the white paint pen for this. What do we got? Acrylic white. I got a whole drawer of like all these paint pens here. We're gonna use an Arteza one. Let's give it a good shake. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool, especially for those that really like to have the references. So yeah, March is gonna be a cool month. I also have a project coming out in March that you guys are gonna find out about, and it's killing me not to be able to share it with you. I can't stand the anticipation. Where are my sticky notes? I am all over the place tonight, I swear. Okay, you know what? We're gonna use, where's that scratch paper? There it is. So yeah, that'll be cool. Gotta get this, gotta get the paint down here. I guess this is kind of a good way to test it because this needs to be shaken up more. Hang on. Yep, mysterious secret project. I know, yeah, Kirby has a new book coming out too. Yeah, Flowerscape, it's great. So like I said, the next one is gonna be Flowerscape in Paradise. In fact, I had access, or early access to one of her pages. I did an interview. In fact, I believe it's still a standing page. If you go to the Let's Talk episode where I interviewed her, there is a link below to a free coloring page, I believe, from the new book. I'm trying to remember because it's been a while since I looked on there. But anyway, it's there if you are wanting to color one of the new pages. Right, Deborah? Absolutely. Tell us, we won't tell anyone. I can't do that, Shannon. Not if I want to do more projects in the future. I gotta show them I'm responsible. I'm a responsible constable. I just wanted to say that because it rhymed. But I'm excited. I'm terrible with keeping secrets, man. Oh, fun! Along with 200 more books. Oh my goodness, Jordan, what are some of the ones on the top of your list for your wish list? Okay, so I'm gonna use black now because we're gonna do this silver. I think for the rest of this, since you've seen kind of how I colored it, you'll be able to see what the rest of the color palette is when I'm done, depending on how far we get on this. Ooh, gems and pearls. Yeah, see, it can be rough. Which page are you working on, Kristen? What's the artist? I know there's that Christine Caran page that has the girl and it's got like pearl necklace and I think there's like a headdress or something on it. There's a lot of pearls on that one. All right, so I'm just using black here. I know there's some overlay of that purple, but it's okay. We're gonna kind of blend it all in. Okay, and then let's go ahead and do this one or thinking. This gray we got here. This is slate gray. Okay, that's just a duplicate. Just a duplicate. All right, let's go ahead and grab Francois Gautier Dark Art Too Scared for Most Week. Ah, yeah, I can't do the dark stuff like that. What's that one? Like the, is it Beauty and Horror or something like that? I don't know. I can't do scary stuff, man. That's also why I cannot watch that new show on HBO. I think it's called like, wanted to say This Is Us, but that's not it. The Last of Us. The Last of Us. I like the main actor who's in it, but I cannot do like apocalyptic movies. They just give me nightmares. It's the Alien one, right? Or is it the Francois Gautier? Time for me to go to bed, put the birds to bed. Sounds good. Thanks, Christine. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, Beauty of Horror. Oh, it's the Beauty of Horror guys coming out with a new one? Yeah, I think it's just because it scares me. I got new scurry. All right, so this is Steel Gray 004. But you know what? That's why it's wonderful that there's so many different coloring books out there because there's something for everyone. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and grab our Silver Gray. Have a good night. All right, so Silver Gray, we're gonna color that in. Definitely gonna need to add some more black on top of this to make that kind of silverish portion of it stand out. Good Lord, words are hard. I am having a day today. This words on stream is gonna be a challenge if I can't even words in mouth. Yeah, no nightmares. I can't do it. I only know that because the last time I legitimately had like nightmares that was based off of a movie, it was because I watched I Am Legend with Will Smith. which is basically the plot line for this, for the Last of Us. I keep saying This Is Us, but that's not, that's the one with Mandy Moore. I guess the scary part in This Is Us is the scary crock pot machine. Apparently, like, sales in crock pots just like massively dropped after that episode came out. Okay, let's use the blender. Thanks, Price. Yeah, words are hard. Words are so hard. Like, I'm a grown-up, and I know that, you know, zombies aren't real and everything, but, like, if I were to take a poll of all the bad dreams that I've had in my lifetime, not just, you know, because everybody has dreams, you know, where, you know, if you've got kids, you're always worried, you know, what's going to happen to my kids, and that tends to, you know, bleed into your dreams. But if we're talking, like, in general, as an adult, it's probably like post-apocalyptic stuff, like nightmares where everything flooded, or the volcanoes, or whatever else. I'm a fearful person. Have a good night, Diane. Thanks for being here. Those of you that are here, don't forget, next week we're going to start the last 2 streams of the February event. But the reason I'm saying don't forget to show up is because there's going to be some giveaways on that day. So if you are interested in that, that is going to be next week. All right, let's use Rye. Kristen, I've never watched The Walking Dead. I know it's super popular and it's been on for like years, but that is like the one super popular show that I haven't even tried. I cannot do it. Absolutely not. Okay, so now let's do 009. We're gonna do just a slight black outline of this because I want it to pop from the purple. So we just gave that a quick little sharpen, so we get a nice fine point. We'll do a little bit more of the black where I want there to be a bit more shadow. Always even out that line with your blender if you feel there's a need for it. Okay, let's do these little nubs here, and then we'll add our white on top. So for that inside part, what do we want this to be? Ooh, you know what? We could do that in the brown. Now it's not that big, so I'm not going to worry about an undertone for that. Let's start with the, where did that pencil go? Was it 808? That's French gray. Ooh, this one here. This is good. Oh, Heather. Let me read the rest of the chat and then I'll get back to that real quick. I love horror when it's zombies and monsters and ghouls. It's scary, realistic stuff that I don't like. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I can't do apocalyptic. Oh, cool. Okay, you can check out the thing, oh my gosh, I can't talk. The Color Wheel keychain on Discord. Okay, The Sixth Sense. No joke. When I was in, I believe it was 8th grade, okay? We had a thing in our class, in one of the classes we were in, where, you know, like attendance and all that kind of stuff, and we could earn a pizza party at some point. Now, what does that belong to? Oh, that I think is this here. How they got away with showing this movie without a permission slip, I'll never know. Maybe it's because, I don't know, was The Sixth Sense rated PG-13? Maybe because it was PG-13, they didn't need to. But, so 8th grade, they got the pizza party. We voted on a movie. Everybody voted for The Sixth Sense. Now, I am not a scary movie person. I was, what, 8th grade? You're, what, 13? 14? 13, I think? Anyway, they played it. We watched the entire thing. Scared the freaking crap out of me. Like, I feel like they shouldn't have been allowed to show that movie to 8th graders. Like, I would be appalled if someone showed that movie to my kids. For months afterwards. Months. Oh, and I'm using, sorry, 46. For months after that, I could not get into my bed without running and jumping to get on my bed because I was so sure that something was going to grab me from underneath my bed and it was going to be that spooky little girl. And it's just, no, that movie friggin' traumatized. So, yeah, Deborah, like it was just friggin' traumatized me. Like why was there no permission slip sent home? Yes. Oh my gosh, Heather, absolutely. So freaky. I couldn't do it. I was 13, like, Oh my gosh, Signs. Yeah, I watched that one when I was like a college student, only because like all my other friends were watching it. Also super creepy. But yeah. Who shows 13-year-olds that movie? I mean, honestly. Right? There you go. Yeah. 35, 50. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna be 37 this year. 37 this year. But but I still I cannot do scary movies. It is too much. Too much. Now don't get me wrong, like I've watched Game of Thrones and whatever else, but those are so rooted in like fantasy. It's like movies that are supposed to be like real and scary and nope. That's a big nope sandwich with extra nope sauce. Like I can't do it. Give me a dragon any day, but you know, you give me like zombie and dead people as nightmares for months. Heather, that is my problem. Yes. I have a super overactive imagination. Cannot do it. Let's see. My ex told me I should. Oh no, I read that part. Scary movies aren't scary to me. Oh no. My 9th grader watched The Hunger Games without permission, so they read the book too. Ugh. Okay, so yeah, when I was in 8th grade also, why do all the traumatic things happen in 8th grade? The kids in my class, we were studying the Holocaust, but the kids were reading or watching? They might have been reading Schindler's List, or was that a book? Was that a book before a movie? Anyway, but it was Schindler's List, and I was able to get out of it and opt in to read Anne Frank instead, which I feel like was, you know, still expressing the horror of everything that happened without giving me nightmares at 13 years old, right? I've scary movies ever since I was a kid. My parents hate them, but my grandma liked them, so I'd watch them with her. Oh my gosh. Child's Play. Isn't that the one with Chucky? It always weirds me out when like little kids are dressed as Chucky. Like toddlers haven't watched that yet, and they probably shouldn't be watching it. Right? I can't do it. I can't do it, like at all. Too much. All right, so that was black. Now let's do this little edge here. I think actually we're just gonna do black for these connection pieces here. We'll leave a little bit of lighter color in the middle. Okay, we're gonna use a little bit of gray on that part. Let's use the silver gray. I saw a video of Ma checking out for grades because we wanted a giant toddler doll and that was the only one she could find. Oh my gosh, nope. Nope. I do not want to be terrified when I walk into my kids' room at night to check on them. No, thank you. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and use the, onto that. Hold on, there's a tiny little part. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna use the white paint pen. Okay. And we are gonna do an outline on the outside of it and along the lines. Now you can use any kind of white pen or whatever you have on hand. Some people really like the white gel pens. This is an Arteza white paint pen. I like it because it has a really fine tip. At first I was like, why aren't these working? But what I learned about these is you have to shake them up really, really good to kind of mix up all of the liquid that's inside the marker. Okay. There we go. All right, let's see. It's because they are creepy as heck. Okay, so we've already done the leaves. We did this inner part. How are we doing on time? It's 10:32 already? When did that happen? Okay. Well, let's see. Let's zoom out. We got a lot of the complicated stuff done. I honestly don't know what colors I want to do for this stuff in the back. I need to think about it, I think. But I feel like we touched on a lot of the stuff on how to do it. I know, right? I'm totally losing track of time. Did not even realize what time it was. We're just gabbing away. That's how it works. That's just a sign of a good night, right? Let's zoom out. Oh, we are zoomed out all the way. There we go. So she's looking pretty good. I didn't get to do one of these flowers or anything, but we did do this flower last time. So if you're following along, there it is. I'm definitely gonna finish it though, because she's too pretty not to finish. But yeah, super fun. Okay, do you guys want, I know it's 10:30, but you guys still want to do words on stream? I assume that's a yes. If you're new and you're unfamiliar with what words on stream are, it is a word game where you can type just by or you can play just by entering words. Yes, entering words in the chat. It's super simple. Sometimes it gets a little wonky, but fingers crossed tonight. So let's grab, let's see, turn that on and on. We're gonna get that link, and then we are going to pause the music. Oop. Okay. Sounds good. All right, we're gonna turn that up. Okay, we're gonna come over to here. It's just, I used to say it was like a way for us to wind down. Now, we're not winding down with this game. It's just fun. All right, let's go ahead and start. Let's see. Sound on. Good. Okay, we're good. And we're gonna bring this over here. There we go. Okay, looks like it's working. Yes, it's working. Sweet. Oh, I need to switch these windows. I'm used to looking it over on my left window, but I switched it up here. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay. Opossum. Perfect. Okay. Moss, mop. Sorry, I was getting it set up. It took me a minute. Oh, oops. What about, Seuss? Yeah, Seuss. So the little lock means every time you reach a lock, it unlocks you. So you can really only get what, like 1, 2, like 6 or 7 words per game. Way behind. Tap on your screen. Make sure you're all the way over. I have it on the lowest possible lag, so it's like 5 seconds behind or so. But yeah, I could only make it so good. Okay, I keep seeing that one. I wonder if it's holding it. Let me go ahead and, oh, there we go. It worked. Okay, maybe because I allowed it. Okay, perfect. Yay. Let's see. Mups. I have no idea if that's a thing. Muppets. What about M-O-U-S? Muss. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna laugh if this is one. Part of me was hoping that one. I tried poos. Let's see. What about P-O-U-S? I'm looking at that other 4-letter word between the... Another 5-letter word. Sumps. I have no idea. Oh, maybe Sumps is. Look at us, Jordan. Sump and Sumps. I don't even know what that means. Awesome. All right, on to the next one. Skip 3 levels, Leslie. All right, continue on. Level 4. Let's see. Let's see, I'm trying to think. I want to see. No, that's 2 N's. Oh no, I can't type. D-I-N-G. I tried, Deborah. You got it. Well, that's build. There we go. Building. And the scoring for how many points each word is worth. Our goal is to get to 66, but the scoring is kind of based off Scrabble scoring. So the more words you spell with the letter B and G and D, you'll get more points. Let's see. We do bling already? B-L-I-N-G? Bling. Oh, like 3 of us did bling at the same time. Why won't it choose bling? Bling is totally a word. Okay, what about blund? Like a blunder? We did blind already. What about unbid? Is that a word? Glib. Nice. Unlid? To remove the lid off something, perhaps? Let's see. Ling. Got lind. Trying to think. There's some more like 6-letter words. Lung. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Probably more ing ones. Biting. Okay. Or, yeah, it'd be biting, not bidding. What about... No, that'd be billing with 2 L's. Never mind. Guile? No, Guile needs an E. Well, we got our goal anyway, so yay! We'll probably skip 2 levels. I'm guessing skip 2 levels. Let's see. Yep, skip 2 levels. All right, Deborah and Leslie, #1 spot. Look at you ladies rocking it. All right, so level 6. There's a B-R, Bree. Wanted to say cribbage, but that's not right. Oh, beige. What about C-R-E-B... Iceberg! My brain was not even there. Nice, Kristen. Let's see. I think I'm thinking too hard. Let's see. If there's a P, we could do peace, but that's not gonna work. What about Bryce? B-R-I-C-E? Or Brige? I'm just making up words now, but half the time I'll make up words and then it turns out they're actually words. What about Creeb? Let's see. Rice, we already did rice. Ribe. Krig? Is that a word? I was gonna type a bunch of stuff till we come up with something. Let's see. Dang, this one's hard for level 6. I mean, come on. Brig, right? That's what I'm thinking. All right, that's cool though. We got it. Enjoy the next level. It always makes me sad. Like they're trying to pump us up, but like you didn't skip through. It's like, all right, you can go on to the next level. But Alex and Leslie, #1 spot. All right, let's see. What do we got? There is a fake letter on this one. Okay. So fake letter. How about likes? We know that's a word. Ah, Megan got likes. Okay, so that means that the fake letter is going to be the C or the F. It's the F. Okay, so, oh, because fickles would have been amazing. But, all right, so no F. No F. Oh, sickle. I was going to do fickle, but it's sickle. Yeah. All right, so we got sickle. We got licks, likes. What's the plural? Is the plural of lice lices? Or is it just lice? Slick, nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna try lices. Just throwing that out. Slice! Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Let's see. Oh. Isle? I know it's always spelled differently, but Issel. Okay, so the first and third one are gonna start with I. So, oh, ilks, okay. Oh, icks, I-C-K-S. Eh? Oh, come on, icks are totally a word. Okay, fine. Oh, elks, I didn't even think about it starting with an E. Okay. We do, let's see. Lays, but look at that, we cleared the board. Cleared the board. Skip 3 levels. We are at level 10. Evelyn and Leslie, #1 spots. Very nice. All right, there is a fake letter. There's 2 L's. Let's see, could be a PH. Let's see, I wanted to say like Hufflepuff, but helpful. There's Steve coming in clutch. Ooh, help. Yay! As in Steve helped me with that word. Let's see, fell. Oh, hell. Yeah, Shannon got hell, there we go. Okay, hole. do hope. Hope, please. Let's see. Full, which means words 2 and 3 are gonna start with F. So fell, full. Oh, fuel. Ah, dang it, Megan, you got it. Flu. Flu with an E. Flu with an E. Is that like the flue in a fireplace? Okay, we have 2 more 4-letter words. What about L-U-P-E? Could start with an L. H or an L or P. We got pull already. What about Pell? Pell a word? Pule. Wait, I did the wrong kind of pule. What kind of word is pule anyway? If we had another P, we'd do pulp. Let's see. What about pule? We had the same idea, Emily, just different spellings. You're good, Angela. Let's see. Huel. I have no idea. No idea. Pelf? What the heck is Pelf? But also, good job. Stephen Leslie, #1 spots. Next level, 13. All right, there's a hidden letter and a fake letter. I'm gonna go on a limb and say, I'm gonna guess the J. I'm gonna go optic. Cockpit, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so, oh gosh. One of the mods may have to type in the first 4 letters of the winning word. I don't know if everybody else will get away with it. I mean, technically it's like a rooster. Okay, I've typed it. It doesn't work. It's officially not a word. I had to take one for the team. Sorry, guys. Ooh, Copic. They should do an art version. Copic. Otic. What is otic? Topic. You almost, I know, right? Somebody had to do. I mean, it's, you know, you gotta, it's what you do with, you know, a pew pew. And also, you know, it's the name of a rooster. So, and also I said pew pew because I have to choose my words carefully with YouTube. Let's see. They're not being registered. Could be like timing and everything. Let's see. So cockpit, if you're on live chat, that'll put it in. So Steve and Megan on my list typed in cockpit before you, which is why that didn't come through. So sometimes it's about timing if we're all typing at the same time. If you're really struggling, it's not coming through for whatever reason, there's always the QR code as well, and that reacts quicker. You just have to have 2 screens for that one, so you can use like your phone to scan the screen. Like you can put it up on your TV and then scan the QR code with your phone. That's another way to play. Oh, what about talk? TikTok. TikTok goes the clock, not like, you know, TikTok. Oh, everybody else put in talk too. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. We play words on stream as long as it's working. We play words on stream at the end of every stream. We used to do, you know, right on 2 hours, but this is fun. All right, so there's a hidden letter and a fake letter. Could be one of the R's, could be one of the E's. No, both E's are good. Okay, so let's do redress. Maybe it's another S? Okay, well, we know the O is good, so could be one of the R's. We haven't tried the S yet. Erode. So let's try erodes, and that'll tell us if it's the S or not. Okay, it is the S. The S is the fake letter. So what about reorder? What if it's another R? Doer. That'd be funny if it was another R. It is not another R. Okay, what about, let's see, order. Let's see, drover is not a word. Or is it? Drover, just try it. Grova. Let's see. It's a re something. There's no S. It'll unlock the hidden letter at the very end if we don't get it before that. Redder. Oh, it's another D. It's another D. Okay. Eroded. Redder. We just need one more word. Oh. Ordered. Ordered. There it is. Steve got it. My brain just took a little bit longer. Oh, deed. Deed. What about roads? No, not roads. Not an S. Rooted. Otter. Nice, Durbin. Steve was like 2 seconds ahead of my brain. Skip 3 levels. Nice. All right, level 18. Leslie, very nice. Okay, so hidden letter and a fake letter. Let's see. I'm gonna try an O, try other. Oh, lighter. Deborah, that was a good, oh, you just spelled it wrong with one R. Let's try with one R. No. That was a good guess though, Deborah. That was really good. Okay, what about T-H-E-R? T-H-E-R. I'm just gonna try flyer. Dang, man, this is hard. What about... It's gonna be only 5-letter words. There's not gonna be anything less than 5 letters. Later. It's an A! It's an A! Okay, so it's an A. So, oh, great. Will great come through? Okay, great is good, which means, okay, there's layer. So the H is fake. Ah, I can't talk. The H is fake. Oh my goodness. Okay, no H, so go, oh, greatly. Yes, greatly. But that's not even close to 103. Oh no. Oh goodness. Alter. I'm gonna put in alter. Alter, can I put in alter? I can put in alter. Oh no. Oh, that was rough. That was rough. All right, that was only round 1. We were just, oh wait, we've only done round 1, right? We haven't done a second round yet. Oh my goodness. Yeah, boo, exactly. All right, we're gonna do that again. That was really hard. All right, let's see. Everything here is there. Oh, but I gotta wait. Option. Oh, Steve, you took my option. Why did that hold that, Ev? I feel like it should. Ooh, what just went off on OBS? Ah, subscribe, Petra. Thank you for subscribing. Let's see. We'll try. I don't know why it's holding everyone's Pinto. Oh no, Pinto's already in there. Shannon did a potion. Good job, Steve. Also, Steve, you stole my word. Why is it holding that word? I wonder if that's some sort of... I don't know. Who knows? Okay, let's see. What about... Do we do point? We did do point. Oh, Pinot, like a Pinot Noir. Oh wait, Toledo type Pinot. But apparently it's not a word, okay. What about toppin'? Let's see. We did point. On 2. 2 is not a word. On 2. Into? Did we do into? Yeah, we did into. Tune. I'm just gonna do a 2. Try it out. What is Topi? Pito. I'm gonna do the opposite. Pontoon, that could be a word, but there's not nearly enough letters for that one. But it's cool. We're doing good. It's only level 1. I think Pinot should have definitely been taken. A Pinot Noir. It's wine. Some of the words they choose to allow, but some others they don't. I don't know. But skip 2 levels. Steve. Steve stole my word. Robbed. Rigged. I know, right, Angela? All right. So no hidden letters, no fake letters. Let's see. Oh, Fane. Very nice. Holy heck, you guys are fast. Feeling. I am feeling like Steve is cheating. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. I'm gonna do leafing. What about elephine? No idea. Fleet. Gosh dang it, Steve. Who said you were allowed to be that smart? Eeline. I'm clearly doing well, you guys. Clearly. Feline. Huh? Yeah, I got one. Yay. Let's see. What about, we did fine. Yeah, we did feign. Oh, liege, very nice. Malige. It's gonna be another 6-letter word. What about glean? Gleen? I think glean is maybe GLI, or not GI, with an A. I'm just gonna try it with an I. Few different spellings. Could be a word. It's not a word. Oh, glee. Did we do glee? Oh no, we did glee. Shannon did glee. I just surpassed myself. Elfin. Oh, I should have done that. Oh, what about elfleen? Elfleen. There's not 2 L's. Maybe elfine? Not fleen? All right, but we get to skip 2 levels. Woo, Steve. Rigged. I'm not salty at all. All right, so no hidden letters, no fake letters. Oh. But I got it technically. You guys can see it. Ah, Kristen got it. Yep, I was seeing it. What about teen? Oh no, wait, she got that. Neat. As in this game is neat. Scent, very nice. Kent, cane. Ooh, acne. A-C-N-E. A-C-N-E. Yay. Woohoo. What about, what about Ante? A-N-T-E? Isn't that one? I'm locked out, I can't try it. Somebody else, if they can get it before. There we go, Deborah, I got Ante. What about, 5-letter words, 2 5-letter words, and 2 6-letter words. What about can it? No idea. Tannin. What tannin? Like tannins in wine? How do you spell that? Is that with an I? I feel like that might be an I. And it, let's see, knit. A knit. Let's see. Seat, teak, acetane. Lots of n-n-n-n-s. It's me at the end, just, you know, throwing out gibberish. All right, skip 2 levels. And somehow I still ended up number 1. Not sure how that happened. All right, there is a fake letter. Holy heck. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I know this. I think I know this. Hedgehog. Oh, Shannon, you got my hedgehog. How did you get my hedgehog? What? Shannon, are you using the QR code? Just sneaky McSneakerson? Just sliding in there? Oh my goodness. I got all excited. Right, hedge. Oh no, Megan already did hedge. Hode. What about, I got nothing. Oh, hood. Oh no, that needs 2 O's. What about, heed. What about, it's gonna be another E one. What's another, got egged. Okay. Doge. Right, Angela, here I am thinking, oh, I got it. I'm gonna do hedgehog. And Shannon's like, bam. You thought you were gonna do hedgehog? Okay, I'm okay now. I'm good. Get hold of yourself, woman. No, never. I'm only a teeny tiny bit competitive. And by teeny tiny, I mean a lot competitive. Oh, goodness. Okay, what about, gee, I wish I knew some words, but that's a 3-letter word. Deej. Oh my god, word! I didn't even know that was a word. Woo, I got a word. Don't even know what that is, but I got. Oh boy. All right, skip 3 levels. Shannon with her sneaky words up there. Oh my goodness. Now I gotta be fast. All right, there's a fake letter. Acre. I'm doing it. Wait, it didn't go in. So is the C the fake letter? The C's the fake letter. Crud, I can't think now. Ardor? Oh, that's a, I put a, dang it! Reader, reread, that's all, folks. Oh my goodness, dearer. Shit, I just typed dear. I literally just typed dearer. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna get the other 6-letter word. I'm gonna get it. Okay, dearer, redear. That's a word. Redear. That's right, Megan, aired. I aired in thinking that I was gonna be okay at this. I can't brain. Why can't I brain? Reared. Huh? Yes! Woo! Did it. I only did it because I saw Angela type the word rear. I can't even take credit for that one. Like, it's not even fair. Like I said, I'm only a teeny tiny bit competitive. This little bit right here, this is me. When in reality, it's like this big. Oh my goodness. I have no eared. There it is. There it is. Everyone is officially way too good at this game. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Shh, Shannon, number 1. I feel robbed. All right, I'm gonna get this one. Ably. What? The one word I get, it's not even. All right, that's. I don't know if it's either the B or the Y is the fake letter. Yeah, balmy would be good. Maybe the Y is the fake letter. Let's see. Holy heck, Deborah, how did you even get, my brain wasn't even, but you got it right before Steve. I'm okay. Okay, so the fake letter is the B and the hidden letter is an S. So, mall, oh wait, no, where you got mall? We got mall, malls, alums. Ooh, alum! I'm totally writing off everybody else's words. I have no original thoughts. Oh my goodness. Sleigh. Ooh, ooh. Oh no, I was gonna do slab, but the slab is a fake letter. I'm doing great. It's okay. Ooh, ooh, yams! Yay! I like yams. Oh, Toledo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't put it right before you. I'm sorry, I take it back. I take it back. Let's see. Lambs, lays, lums? I'm gonna do lums. It's totally a word. Oh no, it wouldn't be lums, it would be right before. A lub. Oh goodness. Guys, it's that coffee I had. It's Steve's fault. He let me have it. Yay! And 15 points. Shannon's still up there with her 73, man. All right. There's a hidden letter and a fake letter. That's a lot of letters. Let's do excluded. All right, so the fake letter is the H, the hidden letter is the C. So, ooh, deluxe. Yeah? Eluded, nice. Oh wait, deluxe is spelled with an E at the end. Oh my gosh, I can't spell. Ooh, elude. I have no original thoughts. I am building off of Toledo's. Thank you, Toledo. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there could be another one that starts with the letter C. What about cleed? Is cleed a word? Or chul? Or chill? I'm just throwing stuff out there. Oh wait, no, dang it, the H is the fake letter. I can't even remember my own words. Seated. Shannon, I've officially come to the conclusion that you are entirely too smart. Who said you could be this smart? That's all I'm saying. What about, ooh, huddle? Have we done huddle? No, because the H is the fake letter, dang it. I'm just gonna sit over here and maybe I'll color while you guys, no, I'm kidding. Oh boy, I am on a roll. That's all I'm saying. Like I'm doing real good tonight. Just doing fantastic. Deuce. Oh, what about deuced? Yay! I have no original thoughts. I just try to quickly build off of what everybody else does. Oh boy. 99 points, Shannon. You're ridiculous. Ooh, ooh. I'm doing it. Teats. Oh my gosh. All right, so we know none of those are the hidden or fake letter. Everybody else did teats. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am dying over here. Whew. Okay, I'm okay. I'm good. What about stated? Maybe it's a hidden states. Oh, it's a hidden S. It's a hidden S. Okay, what about, oh, stages. Or is the G the fake letter? Estates. Well, fine, just be smart, Steve. See how I feel about it. Okay, well then let's do seats? Seats, is that one? Did we got, no, dang it, Jordan already got seats. Okay, all right, I'm gonna take a deep breath, compose myself, and think. Ooh, I got one. yay! Oh, a bunch of people got one. Oh my goodness. I had an original thought. Yay. Okay, what about... Let's see, we did seats. No G. Ooh, tastes. I take back my original oh no, wait, Steve already did tastes. Never mind. Okay, I don't know. Steeped. That's a word, right? Oh, dang, we didn't even, we didn't even make it? I should have worked harder. I'm sorry, I failed the team. Oh my goodness, we were so close. 18's where it starts to get hard though. Like it starts to get really hard at 18. Oh my goodness, it's 11:09. When did that happen? All right, hang on, we gotta go. There we go, okay. When did 11:09 happen? All right, hang on, I gotta pull up my thing over here, put it over here. That's okay, 18's rough. What was it, 27 is the best that we got to before? Oh my goodness, that was such a fun stream and amazing. Look at this, we got all the new members and, oh, Celine, I totally missed yours for the colors package. Thank you, Celine. Oh no, wait, why did everything just show up now? No, that was earlier. Well, either way, thank you, Celine. We got all these new members. We had some donos and everything. Oh my goodness, you guys made this night like so amazing. Let's see what it said. Excuse me. You guys did good. I know, it's those fake letters, man. Never, Shannon, you're on point tonight. Okay, so I will finish this one up on my own because we have new stuff coming up. So Wednesday and Friday is going to be a part 1 and part 2 of the next, what is it called? It is called Words on Stream is what it's called. Right, Durbin's good. Durbin's really... Oh, you're sweet, Talita. So Wednesday, we will start the next February stream. There's going to be giveaways. I may even throw in some sticker giveaways just for the fun of it. If you're new here, you can type in !Etsy. I've got coloring pages and stickers. Website has got free downloads. You can type in !Website. Loads of cool stuff. But we'll be back on Wednesday and Friday with some giveaways and for February, and then we'll do something new after that. So that's it for tonight. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for putting up with my coffee-fueled evening and tripping over the words and all the other things. But I'll see you guys all on Wednesday. Thank you for being awesome. And thank you again, everybody that contributed tonight and everybody that hung out and chatted. This wouldn't be nearly as fun without all of you. All right, everyone. Have a great night. Keep being awesome. Bye.